Last time, the troublemakers, their new found name. Y'all made your way from the Mazno Underground, heading back into the city streets of Berksel, and found yourselves inside Fluffy's. Against Fred's will, you guys collected some supplies from the Burgermeister, as well as gather yourself after staying within the underground for an uncomfortably yet half reasonable amount of time. Losing a friend, not knowing where she went. Still haven't seen her. You guys decided to make camp inside Fluffy's, and after you rested up, you set out towards the exit of town, where I think some portal things happen, and there's like this weird, like metallic, just object that seemed to drive through them. But that also seems like a fever dream might have happened. But nonetheless, you guys are stood at the exit of town underneath the archway connecting into this walled fort-like town. The crisp early afternoon air is blowing. The sun is piercing through the fog. For the first time in a while, it's not just completely fogged. But you guys are all stood there, reconvened, regathered. The town is yours. What would you like to do?
Well, we're at the gates, right, to leave?
Yep.
Alright. I'll turn to the group. Alright, guys. Are you all okay with going to the new... Are you guys okay with going to the new city?
I believe so. Should be fine. Let's do it.
Marsucem, Marsucem, Marsucem.
Let me try to change the sensitivity on my microphone again, because I did it and it was fine, and now you can hear you again.
Ah. That's the opposite way, yeah.
Marsucem, Marsucem, Marsucem.
Alright, can you talk?
I can talk.
Okay.
That's so
not
much
picking it up.
better. Yay.
Yippee.
We're 12 inches from each other, so it makes sense if it does.
Damn.
When we get a home, Zach's gonna be in the basement.
I feel like playing games together is more fun though.
That's
All
fine.
right.
I'll put the router in the basement.
Alright, so I guess we'll just follow this map that the nice guard drew for us and make our way there.
Alright.
We'll start walking and following the map
You're the
that the
navigator.
blue line was created on. Huh?
You're the navigator.
Alright, sounds good. I'm just gonna hold the map up like this and look at it and then start following the blue line that was drawn.
Okay. You're gonna follow through the trail itself, or you're gonna go against the water?
Not the water. We'll probably like go back through the other town and go around.
Like heading back towards Purple Hills.
Is that okay with everyone, or do you want to walk along the water? Or do you want to go through Curval?
Fred's not a very strong swimmer, so we should definitely not go near the water.
Yeah, I was never taught how to swim.
Looking at the map, what's the fastest way?
Through Curville Hills and then Marsucem.
If you're gonna, if you look at the, it's under the items thing, and it seems to be heading back towards Curva Hills, following the trail. That's the only trail that's depicted on the map. I mean, you might be able to cut after you get over the bridge leaving Berksel. You might be able to cut through the woods there, directly west. It's possible, but the closest trail, it looks like you have to go through Curva Hills,
Okay.
or follow the river. If your pal Jackass there could swim, as he's kind of trotting along with the rest of you guys.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, the
Alright.
donkey we definitely remembered to grab.
Yeah, we untied him and took him with us. Don't you remember?
Yes.
Alright, well, let's go. And I'm gonna go the way through Curval.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys start to embark on your day-and-a-half journey. It'll cost the group of you 4 gold, split amongst whoever wants to pay that up for the rations and other supplies that you would have gathered before leaving town.
Did
Um,
everybody get their money?
Actually, I don't know if I got anything.
Well, I was handed some money from that kind Berksel god.
Oh yeah, we got platinum.
Yes.
Yeah, you gave it to us. I remember.
And are we still referring to you as Orpheus?
Or do you want to be Carl now that we're out?
We should be good to go back to Carl.
Yes. Okay.
I'm just going to play it safe until we get to Curvo, in case there's any ears that are close.
Alright. Sorry, Logan, I didn't mean to interrupt you that badly.
No, you're chilling. Cool. Yeah, but while you guys embark on your journey, it's been a while, and we haven't done so since our pal Orion here has been recording the episodes. You guys have changed some of your characters' appearance, so let's go through and see what your characters look like as of late. We'll start with Mr. Carl up there and work our way through. What do you look like? Any physical character traits? Anything that you're wearing? Like, what is Carl to you?
I still have that water cloak on.
Mhm.
But the only thing that like really changed about me is I have that mesh thing over my head. I'm pretty much exactly the same as I've always been. The mask is still there, but it's not active. And then with the mesh over my face, it kind of like messes with my visuals. But once we like get out of Berksel and more towards Kerbal, I'm just gonna drop that, take the mask off, and pretty much go back to looking exactly what I look like.
Cool. That sounds good. So you have this leather woven mesh mask over your face, some different arcane runes etched on them, with a uniquely, like, almost blackish blue, some metallic arcane runes on there as well for your cloak, with a some kind of like seam down the center with other runes on there that seems to almost magnetically attach to it. Very covered up at the moment as you're leaving Berksel. How about you, Peaches? What do you look like, and is there anything that you have changed since starting your character?
I do. Oh, do I still have them actually? Wait. Oh no, I think I gave them up. Actually, I was gonna say I did have those heart-shaped glasses, but I think I traded them for something.
Yep.
But yeah, the only thing that's really different about me is I still have that like ratty cloak on, and then I have the new breastplate.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. Y'all do look very beaten and torn, except for Carl. His cloak is very put together and well maintained and in tune to everything that's going on, except for you guys. You guys got the cheapest cloaks just to kind of head down there.
When you said water cloak, the first thing I thought of was the cloak literally made of water.
Yes.
Yeah. No. No, it's got a bunch of runes down the arms of it. I didn't really use it to its full potential when I had it in like battle. I don't have many spells. I'm very, very low on spells. The only ones that it gives me is a first level and a third level, create or destroy water, and wall of water. And I didn't use either one of those very well, so I have to figure out how those work at this point.
Cool.
Peaches,
Yes.
are your horns native, like to your people? Did they grow in? Is that something that you've,
I've always had them.
Okay.
They started off small and then they just grew to the size that they are now.
Right. And I've never really met someone that looks like you before. Is it normal to have not, like, normal skin color? I never asked if you were sick.
What do you mean? Me?
Yes.
We met the judge. The judge looks exactly like me.
Well, I guess him too as well. Maybe he is sick as well. I just,
We're not sick. That's
You
just
guys are gross.
says the guy that keeps waffles in his pocket.
Don't talk about that.
No, this is just how I was born.
Alright. Cool.
All right, let's go. Enough chit chat. Oh, how do you guys want to? You know what? Never mind. Let's just go. I'm gonna keep walking.
So Carl and Peaches, what are your races? Carl, you are a
High elf.
high elf. Peaches,
Tiefling.
tiefling, and then Mr. Fred. What race are you, and what does your character look like?
He's a middle elf. No, he's a half elf.
Cool. What does Mr. Fred look like? Any unique traits to him?
No, he's
Anything
dumb.
he's wearing?
He's dumb as fuck. He is me right now with the stash.
Mhm.
But has like a trench coat looking thing on with waffle patterns all over it that are slightly yellow.
Cool.
That's about it.
Cool.
Nice.
I like it.
He's simple.
You guys continue walking down the path for about half an hour or so, and are just about to exit the tall, towering 40-some foot blue wood trees. Different, like, pine-esque features to them, as well as the bioluminescent mushrooms, the tree-like mushrooms with the different blue bioluminescent glow shining from underneath them. And you start to smell and slightly hear, especially you, Carl, first, and I'm pretty sure Peaches too. You'd be able to hear the slight waves crashing on the coast as you near the eastern edge of the island. Orion, what's your race and what do you look like?
I am a human, but a variant human, which is just a human, but not the same. And he's got brown hair and affixed on him. He's got right now just like normal iron type armor. He's got a black hilt in his hand. He now has affixed to his side a little red fez hat that when he walks it moves around and jumps. But he also has a shield in his other hand. It's got spikes all over it. No helmet, but he lets the hair flow even though it's not that long. It goes like to probably like here. And he's like 6 foot. Older features on him. He now has a scar on the back of his head that looks like a spider web crack along his skull, kind of. But like very like a big spot, but then the rest are like little tiny cracks. And where the hair used to be there, it's not growing. And yes, it's iron armor down to his feet. Just walking along.
And your fellow jackass is a typical high fantasy looking donkey. He's only special because of who he is, not what he looks like.
Does he still have his cloak on? No.
You look at Jackass and
Carl
you
too.
notice that Carl is wearing Jackass's cloak.
I'm gonna turn to Carl. Hey, you think you want to give the cloak back to Jackass now? He looks a little sad.
You see him just trotting along and kind of enjoying the little bit of sunshine that's coming through the high fog layer up in the sky.
Sure, he could have it back.
Oh,
Ooh.
You put the cloak on Jackass and immediately his yeehaw comes back and he's a lot more excited than he was before. Still a little down ever since Lucius left, but a little bit more lively now that he has a little bit of self back.
You are no longer the ass, Carl.
He is the ass.
The ass.
that ass.
While we walk,
Mhm.
oh, I forgot to mention I also have a bulge in my pants in the shape of a book.
What?
Mhm.
As we're walking, I'm gonna take out some papers and start like using my put my hilt to my side and start writing.
Cool.
Using the back of the shield to write.
Okay, sounds good. Use the back of the shield to write, and it not only like as you put the paper on it, it kind of like sizzles a little bit before just nothing else happens after that. It feels warmer than it did the last time you've had it.
Oh shit!
That's all I'll say. Um,
Cool.
but yeah,
Oh,
you guys.
sorry, my mind was like, oh, something cool must have happened, but gotcha.
Maybe it did. I don't know. You can find out. But you guys have made it to the coastal trail that wraps around the island, leaving Berksville, heading back towards the bridge that goes over the river, heading that way. It's about a 2-hour trek. Within that time, is anybody doing anything in particular? Anything at all? If not, we could head right over to the bridge. Just let
Yep.
me know.
I'm okay with
Okay.
going to the troll.
Sounds good. You guys eventually continue your 2 or so hour trek and find yourselves heading away from the coastal road back a little inward. The forest returns to your right side, and you can't really see the bioluminescent glow anymore, and that kind of aura and uniqueness to the forest of Berksel kind of disappears as you approach the couple dozen feet away from the base of the bridge. You can see it's a well-kept stone arch bridge, seemingly made of some sort of various like stacked stone pieces as it arches in a very controlled and specific way. Whoever made this was very skilled at their craft, whatever they, whether it's a team or just a single person, it's unknown, but it spans the whole length. What's up?
That was me. It was all me.
Yep.
I'm just that good.
All
Yeah.
Fred's waffles. The bridge spans the 30-foot or so wide riverbed. And on the center of the bridge is the stone structure that you guys know is the kind of like checkpoint or the barracks that you have to pass through. You can see, looking to the left, the river opens up to the Corgan Sea, and the sea breeze begins to blow a little stronger from the east as salt water fills the air. It's refreshing and a little bit warmer out here than it was within the forest itself that you've been in for a couple days now. Looking closer, you can see the 2 wooden signs leaving town and another one entering town. And within the structure itself, you can see the 2-headed troll kind of sitting there. Hasn't recognized your existence yet, but you do all remember. It's been a while, especially you, Carl. You remember too. But people were searched down when they were leaving and heading back over the bridge, heading back into the main island itself. So you could do with whatever you'd like with that information. But you guys are a couple dozen feet from the bridge itself.
Does the bridge just look like a normal bridge?
You could. Are you looking for any abnormalities, or are you trying to
Can
see
I
if the
do, like,
stone's
an-
actually stone?
Can I do like an Arcana check?
You can make an intelligence check if you want to,
Okay.
see if a bridge is a bridge.
Is the bridge bridging or is it not?
Well, I want to see if there's like, like someone put like a spell on it,
Ah.
or if like it's, safe.
I'm sure.
Yeah, make an intelligence check for your structural engineering skills.
Yes, as in my previous life, I was a welder.
Mhm.
Uh,
Because there's definitely metal in this bridge. Yep.
let's see.
Zach's face.
Let's see. How stupid am I? Don't answer that. Intelligence +2. I'm not stupid. 16.
Okay. It is a bridge. You could tell because of the way it is. And I mean, yeah, you could see the checkpoint, and with that, I mean, you could assume that you're gonna get patted down because you saw other people get patted down when were entering into the town, leaving the other way. You saw the caravan kind of pay off the two-headed trolls associated with the Mazno Guild. You remember that on the side. But it's definitely a bridge, and it definitely goes over water. And I think the water is called a river. You could definitely put those pieces together.
All right. I get it.
You
Does
get
it?
that. I mean, it never hurts to double check anything. Don't know what the
You
trust in
never
this world.
know.
Yeah.
Do I like notice anywhere how much like the toll is? Is there like a sign?
You paid going in. You paid
Oh.
5 silver pieces going in, and then leaving, you didn't see them pay. Well, you saw them pay them off, not necessarily pay to exit. So.
Okay. All right, guys. I think this bridge is a bridge. I'm gonna keep going.
Thanks for letting us know.
Even I knew that.
Why does Grapes have a pair of dice in her pocket for when she rolls or goes over a bridge? She rolls and does something. It's a bridge.
It's
Shout
probably-
out to all the pair.
There it is.
It might be a coping method, or you know.
Do you think she has a hidden fear of bridges?
Maybe she has a gambling addiction.
Oh.
Crippling.
What's that? What is the name of the game?
Bridge.
No. What is the name of the game that rapper got shot for, Quavo or whatever, down in Houston? Not Quavo. He was part of the
Takeoff.
Takeoff. That's him. Got shot. He took off to hell. Boomerang six.
Damn.
Putting a black screen.
He got shot outside a bowl.
Yeah, because he was playing. He was playing a dice game, and it went sour. I think it may actually just be called dice.
I think it's just called dice.
Yeah.
Just say sorry.
Huh?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Yeah, Takeoff got shot playing dice outside of a bowling alley. Sorry.
I'm gonna push Carl in front of me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Go, pretty boy.
You're going over the bridge.
Yeah.
Go. Sounds good. You
The bridge
guys.
starts shaking and immediately crumbles.
Yeah, the bridge is actually a dragon. You're walking up the back of the spine.
Peachy's meant to
You.
tell us. He knew it was
No.
a bridge.
You guys continue over the bridge, and eventually, Jerry and Reggie do notice you guys as they're standing there. You can see the one head turns and looks towards you guys, and the other one meets it. They stand up from the inside and exit to the outside. They take a look at you. Does anybody have any weapons shown or anything that would signify you guys as not just local town folk?
I mean, I still got my ratty old cloak
Yeah,
on, so
I
I'm
don't-
not showing anything.
I don't want to
Go.
throw Fred under the bus, but doesn't he have like 6 weapons on him?
He took a bunch of
Oh.
them. Where you hide, like where are they positioned on your body?
And two of my two daggers that I use mainly on my hips.
Mhm.
The sword is on my back, and the rest is just in my bag.
He's the Witcher.
And then around you have the shield out.
Shield. The hilt is currently in my pants line, along with my fez hat.
Cool.
I can't wait. I'll tell you all about it later. I love
Go
you.
Army!
Learn how
Hooah!
you can be all you can be at goarmy.com.
Thank you for your service. Okay, sounds good. That'll change how they see you guys. So, as they step forward and kind of look everybody up and down, just taking into account all the weapons. Carl, you're all covered up, so they're not gonna really notice too much of what's going on over there. All right, I assume you want to pass over the bridge then. See, one head is kind of looking around, while the other is just looking you guys all in the eyes and getting a vibe of the situation.
Yes, of course.
All right,
Just
well,
over here.
We gotta pat you down and make sure you don't have anything you shouldn't leaving town.
Sure. Just don't mind the bulge in the front. Not on me. I'm small cock.
Shout out to all
I'm
the
that guy.
Alright. I go over and just a nice frisk on you, Carl. Let you through. Then Peaches, Mr. Fred, and
Willing for
Hello.
cavity.
Orion, where you have that book,
Mhm.
where would you have kept it?
It's in my pants.
In your pants?
Yes.
Is it? Is there a specific spot? Like, is it like?
It's on like my thigh. Like you could like it's definitely a book in my pants.
They start to
Sure.
pat you down, and
I got it.
as they do so, you can feel the lack of touch from one of their hands, feeling one of the books, and they kind of look over it because they didn't roll well. It's hard to tell if they just assume that it's a piece of your armor or not, but
Yes.
nonetheless, you were let through, and you guys were all crossed back over the bridge, leaving
Oh.
Berksel.
Thank you. Very uncomfortable feeling, but
Yeah, well, we get that a lot. If we find anything you guys shouldn't have, we keep it and sell it. So, that's why we do it.
that has to be illegal.
It's not your problem.
Fair enough.
So, hope you enjoyed your stay.
As he says that, I turn around and slice his neck open. None.
Damn.
Nice. That's forward.
Cool. You guys are now over the bridge. A couple hundred feet in front of you is yet another set of forest, and this one you guys know and are familiar with leads through the woods, following the trail, and heads back to Curville Hills. At this point, you guys have been traveling for about a half a day now, and as you step foot, that first step within the woods, you could see the sky above. The sun has begun its descent and set. The sky fills with a reddish orange hue to it as it pierces through the high fog layer above. As you step into the forest, begin this second half of today's trek. Can I have somebody roll a d20 for me?
Do it.
Let's go, navigator. Oh, never mind.
Someone else should do it.
What'd you get?
3.
Okay.
I'm getting laundry, so I'll be back in. I'm here, but I'm just stepping away from my desk.
Okay. Sounds good. As you step within these woods, is there anything specific you guys would like to do? Any conversations had? Anything going on?
Marsucem.
Yeah, I'm beelining. I
Huh?
want to get there. I have a mission, someone that I want to see, so I'm like just trying to get there
Sure.
as fast as I can.
I lean into Fred, like, hey,
Hmm.
is she walking not faster than usual?
Yeah.
Do you think she's having like one of those women episodes? If
Thing.
that's what they're called.
I think that's like the dot at the end of a sentence, right? I don't know. Thought that was called a period.
But is she okay?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. You should go ask her.
Are you okay?
All right. Eat a waffle.
Alright. I think we did a really good job in Berkshire, you know. I know you went through your ups and downs, but I think overall we came out on top. Came out
Oh
better
yeah, we
than we went
definitely
in.
did. We did.
Um,
Pause.
Would you mind if I gave you one of these books to hold on to?
Oh yeah, sure. Put them in my bag.
Alright. I'm gonna take out the book. Not the Burrs book. the Shadow Cant book from the underground. And I'm gonna give it to you,
Okay.
Fred.
Is that an actual thing, or just have to custom?
No, it's just I had never put it in my inventory. I just remembered I have it.
Yeah, you could just drop a custom one in.
I actually
For now.
forgot about it until I rewatched the episode at the gym. But
Just add custom.
I guess I should add something because that would be useful. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll go through my stuff. Well, you'll just see me like pull my pants out and I just look down at all my items. And I'll,
What's it called? Shadow Cant?
that's just the language on the book. I can't read it. I don't even think I know that it's Shadow Cant. That's just player to player. Like that's what you get is a book with
Yeah.
shit you can't read.
Yep. Yeah, you guys haven't seen. He hands you this book, and it's a dark cover. There's no title on it, and it seems to be very cleanly handwritten in a language that you don't understand. Very unique symbols and inscriptions within these sentences, and even the pictures themselves are just a mix of different symbols thrown together. Not even a familiar picture.
How do you spell Shadow Cant? Is it with a K or a C?
See.
I feel like it should be spelled with a K, but it's
Well,
just
you're wrong.
You know what? It's gonna be spelled with a K now. Fuck you.
Watch
Back
this. He
back.
likes to be slapped on his butt. That's my coffee.
Good.
We do anything?
I'm just going through my inventory or my items
Yeah.
as I'm walking.
That's good. Continue to walk through, and eventually the sun is nearly set at this point. Those of you without dark vision, the forest is pitch black. Everybody else is kind of just strutting along, and
The usual sight.
continue walking for a while. And can I have everybody make an intelligence saving throw for me, please?
Uh-oh.
Great, if you could just make one for me, please.
No prob. What kind of saving throw? What?
Intelligence.
All right, come on. Natural 20.
Am I close enough to
For
get the
a total
oh, sorry.
of...
22.
Cool.
Am I close enough
I
to get
think,
the
right?
boost for Bree?
No. Saving throws plus 5. 25.
Nice. Okay. I mean, yeah, if you'd like to be alright. You guys were just kind of walking around.
Yeah, everyone should get +2 from me at least.
Okay. So 27 for Bree.
Yeah.
For Peaches. Fred, what'd you get?
20.
Nice.
Okay. Alright,
Zach
what'd you get?
was plus 5.
Okay.
What does that get?
15.
Okay.
I got 9.
Okay. Orion and Carl. Orion, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Unless you'd light a torch or something like that. That's up to you. But
I trust my friends, you know?
okay. You're kind of just like getting blindly led along. It's not dark enough where you can't see, but I mean, if you've been in the woods at nighttime, that's what your vision is right now.
Really bad.
The rest of you guys have this comfort and this buffer of at least 60 feet of dark vision, so you're able to see slightly in front of you. You guys all of you are familiar with, except for Orion, because you can't see. You guys are approaching the path of destruction that you saw leaving Port Ace, with these wave of gold mites, these golden creatures, where they jump over the trail. You remember the some fallen trees, and as you guys approach even closer, you could see the destruction start to come into sight. Carl, as you're walking along, you look ahead of the trail, and you see somebody or something in the center. They seem to be in distress. They seem to need your help in some way. And Orion, with your divine connection, you could feel this sense of urgency or need of help in front of you.
Is everybody okay?
Ryan, I feel like that person over there might need us.
Who's that person?
There's a figure over there, I think. You don't feel that?
I feel it. I
Yeah.
can't see the thing in here. It's so dark.
I see a figure, but I can't make out what it is. We should go over there as a group. Safety in numbers.
All right.
I'm going into the store, or laundromat, so you might lose me.
You're good.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, let's see what they need.
Peaches and Fred, you don't see anybody in the trailhead. Uh-oh.
What are you guys talking about? What person?
There's someone down there. Again, I can't really see them too well. I see the silhouette, but they look
I don't
like they
see
need our
anything.
help.
I don't
Right
see
there.
anything. I think you guys are seeing things.
They are right there.
I look to where he's pointing. I'm assuming nothing.
An empty trail. He's pointing where he's pointing. You could see Orion. You see this individual standing in between the split where this path of destruction meets the trail, and you could see a tree down over to your right side.
Alright.
And this individual just in distress in the center. Fred and Peaches, you don't see anything. However, Orion, Fred, and Carl, you hear some rustling in the bushes to your right.
Is everything alright over there?
You call out.
Who are you talking to?
Look, they're right there.
I think you're blind.
Yeah, I really don't see anything, and if there is something, I think we should maybe just leave it alone and keep going.
We have to walk this way anyway, don't we?
Well-
this way.
I'm gonna look at the map again. I guess so. But I don't think we should interact with anything. I think you guys are kind of going crazy a little bit. I know we haven't really slept in a couple days, but I think you're hallucinating.
Just sat in my dice tray.
I don't see anything, and I got 20/20 vision, so
Sure. But what about the nice person? They might need our help.
As you say nice person, Orion, as you try to speak again, nobody else around you hears any voice come out. The conversations you had kind of snuff out, and you could see them moving. You could hear you don't hear anything. Is anybody immune to thunder damage? Or resistant to it?
No.
nope.
I don't think so.
Okay. So as your conversation kind of tries to continue, all of your voices and these sounds within your walking kind of snuff out. You no longer hear Jackass's footsteps. You no longer hear your own footsteps or any of the voices that you are trying to express as the conversation kind of gets put on hold. You hear from the right the rustling of the bushes and something jump out and launch out towards you guys, and you guys see this shadowed silhouette. Looks like your friend. Looks like Izanami, as they're in the air, lashing out with one of their daggers, diving the direction towards you. So can we all roll initiative?
No. Do I see them too?
Y'all see them.
Shit.
Please roll for me. There's a dog!
Do you know, do you have a bonus on initiative?
Yeah, it's like 4, I
Fucking
think.
plus 20.
Yeah, do you know your modifier?
Yeah, I believe it's a +4.
+4? Okay.
I think so. My character
I'm-
sheet should be on
I'm not at my
left
computer.
screen.
Make a film, it's a
Uh,
film. If there's something like
How does this keep happening?
So if you're like resistant to something, how does that work number wise? Do you just take half the damage?
This isn't necessarily for damage though. This is for another certain kind of spell. For if
Okay,
it was going to
'cause,
work
like-
with you guys or not.
Carl's resistance is cold or ice, and then he's immune to sleep.
Mhm.
So immunity just means obviously like he's immune. But resistance, I wasn't sure if it's just like you would take 50%, you'd only take 25%. Like I just wasn't sure.
Yep, sounds good.
The cat has boogers.
I sent a map link over to the Discord.
Sorry.
Good.
I don't know if you heard what I said.
Yeah, you're good.
Why do I have like... Oh my god, it's because Gilbert was on my computer. He opened up like 6,000 windows. I'm gonna be a minute.
Fine.
He actually froze my fucking computer, holy shit.
Fred, you can put yourself wherever. Alright, this is where... you guys would have been going from this way. So you could position yourself wherever. Orion and Peaches, you guys, or Orion and Carl probably would have been in the front with the way that the conversation was going. And Izanami was in the woods, gonna slash at anybody.
I got by the way, I rolled a 13 and Zach got 21 with a 17.
Okay. Fred, what'd you get?
11.
11. Orion.
15.
15. And you said 13 for you, Peaches? Did you say 13?
I think so.
Okay.
I got 13, Zach got 21 with a 17.
Cool. Yep, sounds good. 15. So, while you're just standing there, just mind your own business through the trail, your conversation kind of snuffs out, and you hear a rustling from the bushes to your right as an Izanami silhouette of an figure. You guys are all familiar with it. Kind of lashes out. Orion, you don't see this happening because they are in their shadow form.
Yeah.
But Carl, Peaches, and Fred, you do see the very faint silhouette of Izanami. But Carl, if you're here, you are up with Orion on deck after that.
Alright, let me bring the map ski up. Maybe behind. What's new in maps? Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh. Wouldn't I be up here?
If you'd like to be, that's fine. Yeah.
Because we're going. Which way? We're going this way, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move wherever you want, but you would have been in this general area within the sphere here.
Okay. Yeah, it would be like closer
yeah.
to the front. Yeah.
So only what was that? Carl and Orion, you guys failed the intelligence check. Or saving throw, right? So you guys only see this figure. Peaches and Fred, you don't see an individual in the center right here. This is only for Carl and Orion to see.
So we only see the Izanami, not the figure.
Yep.
Or the other way.
Well, you failed the saving throw, so you see the figure as well. But everybody sees Izanami.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward and just ignore the Izanami right now, and
Okay.
make a slash at the figure.
Go for it.
Get my die out. Dragon die. We'll see what happens. With the rapier as well, by the way.
Cool.
It's a dirty 20.
Sounds good. As you go out and slash this individual, you feel that the rapier kind of doesn't make any contact whatsoever, and as you slash it through, it just disappears from sight. And you notice that behind it is a mage from the Mazno Underground holding their hands out, holding the illusion of that figure that was stood in front of you.
Everyone, there's something else back there, and I can see it. It looks like someone may have been controlling what we just saw.
Yes. Why would someone do that?
Well, we're not far from Berkso, so there's probably still some people hanging around. And as you know, I'm not the biggest, superstar there. Maybe somebody's still after me.
Well, what the fuck?
I agree. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I do have a bonus action, but I'd like to stay within range.
Trying to figure out how it goes.
Okay. Yeah, you have some movement if you wanna. You would be leaving Z's combat rage, but it's unknown as of yet if she's attacking you guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it.
Cool. Sounds good. With that, Orion does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. You notice from behind you and then a ting within the ground in front of you. You notice a long arrow, identical to the one that was shot at you before, that banished you back to your home farm. You notice that shot from behind you and stick on the ground, coming from it's facing this way. The arrow is sticking up, facing that way.
Okay.
So the tip is in the ground, and the feathers are back this way.
Okay.
Other than that, the mage is up. They are going to step back and hold their hands out and continue concentrating on the sphere that's around you. And as you guys all saw Carl turn around and start talking to you, no words came out of his mouth. You saw his mouth moving, but you didn't hear anything that was going on.
Gotcha.
Any response was not heard. Orion, you're up with Peaches on deck.
I'm gonna look at the arrow, look up, look at the arrow, look up, and then I'm gonna turn and be like, and yeah, obviously you can't hear me.
And Orion, as you turn and look up, you can see this cliff face here.
Yeah.
It's like 15, 20 feet up.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. You wouldn't be able to see that, but you can see like the uprooted tree, the base of it over there.
I can't see Mr. Mage.
You can make a perception check. You don't have dark vision, so you could try to.
Be like, Carl, what's going on? Well, Don't think I see him. What is 6.
Yeah, you don't. You just see the darkness over there.
All right.
You did, however, see Carl slash at the individual in the silhouette that was in the center, and they're no longer in existence. And
Gotcha.
Izanami's still like midair at this point, with their daggers out, slashing down.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my god, that's smart as fuck. 'Cause I don't even think I could use that. No. All right, yeah, I'm gonna confidently bring out my spear tilt and say the words of. I'm nervous. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna mouth Varya, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good. You mouth it, and you feel yourself say it, and you notice the hilt doesn't ignite. It stays dim.
And then, damn it. Okay, I'll use this then to, I'm trying to remember if I kept the short sword. It's in my inventory, but I think I threw it.
I don't remember.
No, I kept it because I'm not trying to metagame. I'm just serious. I don't think I dropped it. I think I put it away when I was back in the little nook in the underground when I figured it out.
Yeah, I don't think you. Yeah, I don't think you got rid of it.
Yeah. So I'll just swap to my short sword so I have some type of weapon in hand.
Sounds good.
I'll put that away. And then I'll move towards I don't really know. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything, honestly. I'm gonna move here in front of Peaches and Fred, and I'm just gonna get ready.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. I just step over. What do you mean there's no donkey coin?
Horse.
Oh. Big ass donkey.
Big ass donkey. There's jackass ish. As you step over, and you don't hear the crunch of the ground beneath you. You kind of just step out in front and kind of look over, and you notice that Izanami in one hand as you go over there and kind of prepare yourself. One hand is a dagger, and the other hand is the gemstone that she carried before when she was tracking, and it is glowing a bright red as she's diving through the air.
Oh dang.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Peaches, you're up with Fred on deck.
Alright, since Orion just moved directly right in front of me, I'm gonna go over here. So I have like a diagonal line of sight of Izanami.
If you were to step over one more, actually, yeah, she's in the air, so yeah, you'd be able to see her. You would also see the mage that's out there with your dark vision. As well as with that angle, you could see on either direction is the path of destruction here with the big footsteps of whatever monster that was. This tree's uprooted and it goes up to the top of this platform on top of the rock, which is like 25-30 feet up, a little higher than this rock face over here.
Alright,
And all the little dots are trees. I just didn't want to draw the branches and stuff, so that's just like the top-down view.
yeah, gotcha. Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Well, that's a bonus action, but I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna take out my scimitar as my action. just to get ready to fight.
You attempt to cast Shield of Faith, and while you're calling out, the voice is kind of snuffed, and you realize that it doesn't really have an effect. It doesn't expend a spell slot either.
Okay.
It does expend a spell slot, but you're unable to reign the effect of it. You feel like you can't even hear your own voice. This is dead silence within the area that you're in.
Okay. Alright, well then, yeah, I'll take out my scimitar, and I guess that is it. I'm gonna call out to Fred and say, Fred,
You
can you
try to
hear
call
me?
out, you don't even hear your own voice.
Okay. Can I reach out and touch Orion?
Yeah, you could touch them.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke you.
Yeah, Orion, you feel a poke on your shoulder. You know Peach is behind you. He points at the ground, and you see a long arrow, familiar to the one that was shot at you before, inside the Mazno underground, sticking into the ground, and it looks to be shot from a like northwestern direction ish.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, I will just end my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Fred, you're up.
What should I do? So, does anything look weird to me?
I mean, how many feet of dark vision do you have?
60.
You can see the mage that's over here, and you can see Izanami midair with the dagger out, lashing out towards somebody within the zone.
Mazno, where you been? What are you doing?
You try to call out, and you don't even hear your own voice.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna go over here. I don't know how far I can go.
Perfectly grouped up again.
How many feet do you think that was?
Did you push through Orion and Peaches?
I go around them.
You went around them? Okay. 10, 15, 20 feet. 25. 20 feet. Sorry. Yeah.
And we'll go there then.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. You have action and bonus action if you like to use it.
Nah, save it. I'll just
Cool.
hold my daggers out.
Cool. Sounds good. Izanami is up with Carl on deck. Z is flying through the air with her dagger out. Is going to lash down towards... towards you, Carl.
Damn it.
Your back is like half turned towards her. And she's going to attempt to grapple you to the ground. So, going to be can you make an athletics check or a strength check, your choice, against her roll?
Can he use
I did that right.
dexterity?
10.
It would be a grapple.
Okay.
So it would be whatever that is. You got 10?
Yeah.
Okay. As they're jumping out towards the air, you could feel them like hit your side of the shoulder, and you kind of snuff them off to the side and push them back in between you and Orion. She was unsuccessful and was not succeeded in that. They are holding out their gem and hold it out towards you in the process, though, and don't really feel a pull. and they begin to turn and face Orion and Peaches, and the gem kind of glows a little bit brighter. They will. Why'd you go sideways? What's up?
Do they look the same as when I saw them in the underground? Now that
No.
they're this close to me? Okay.
They are right now in their shadow form, and they look identical to when Izanami being in
Yeah.
her shadow form.
Okay.
Other than that, there's no other uniqueness to their physicality.
Okay.
Okay. And as a bonus action, they vanish out of sight.
Motherfucker.
Ending their turn. Carl, you're up with Mr. Arrow Lady on deck.
Okay. So let me ask. My message ability. It says you point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. Can I throw 4 fingers out?
Boom! Quad message.
You could try.
Like hail.
That's actually awesome.
No, not Germany. Like trying to broadcast.
Boom.
There's your thumbnail. Trying to broadcast all 3. Well, it'd be 3, right? Yeah, it's
He
the
just
3 of you
goes-
guys.
So, have you messaged any of these 3 before?
Yes, it would be these guys, and we were talking when we were in the prison.
And all 3 of them?
I know Peaches and
I think it was Peaches and Orion,
No,
right? Because you were with Fred, or it might have just
Right.
been Peaches.
Yeah.
Because you were definitely with Fred, so it wouldn't be Fred. But
It was just
with with how it works, you could actually go for it. Try it out.
Okay. And I'm trying to cast a message to these 3 while we're I've obviously learned that we can't speak, so I'm trying to just tell them in my head.
Okay.
I don't know what I have to do for that. Do I roll for something or?
No, just expend a charge on your. Actually, your charges will. We'll get to the resetting afterward. Just expend that charge on there, and
Okay.
as you point out and attempt to send the message out, Orion and Fred, you don't hear it, but because you already have a connection with Peaches, she is able to hear it. Because if you don't have a connection, you have to whisper it. But once you have that connection, you can kind of like converse subconsciously. But
Okay.
yeah, Peaches can hear what you're saying.
Okay. So I'm gonna say to Peaches, there is something out there that is controlling us. I feel like there's something beyond us. I can see it. We should all just pause and just go at that person. It's our best bet as of right now because we can't say anything to each other.
You hear this in your head, Peaches, and you've heard this before, and you know you could respond.
Yes, I agree. I don't know what happened, but when I try to cast any spell that needs to be vocalized, it doesn't work. So it must be something with communication. There's a blockage. So I think definitely that we could try and get out of it and see what happens, but I can't communicate with Orion or Fred.
The whole
What?
ass paragraph.
What?
No, I'm just sorry. My mom was like, we're in the heat of the battle and you just talked for like a whole 2 minutes straight.
Well,
It's
it's like
fine,
she doesn't.
it's fine.
She's
It's
like,
just a joke.
yeah,
It's just a joke.
No, you're good.
It's just a joke.
I saw you counting your hands too, Aiden. It works a
Yeah.
little bit different.
Yeah.
But Bree, like while you're in like the mix of moving around and figuring out the situation, you're.
I'm not
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
stopping and
No,
I'm
I
like
know, I
having
know,
a
I know.
conversation. We're like doing stuff.
How
while
are
I'm
ya?
talking.
Then we're doing this
Yeah.
and then we're doing that. I think you should do this and then we're doing that. I guess, like...
You're good.
I'm assuming like it's all happening like at the same time. So like while I'm taking out my scimitar and stuff, like
Yeah.
Carl and I are having a conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
It's
just...
within.
It's like seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 people in
Rat.
the initiative, and each initiative each initiative round is 6 seconds. So it's like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
imagine
out.
like...
3/4 of a second every
Yeah.
time. It's funny though. It's like it's hard to imagine all the like the timeline of it. But
Yeah.
Am I thinking of sending, not message?
Fine.
Yes.
I'll change it.
No, you're
Me
good.
no
You're fine.
talk. We go fight.
Yes, Aiden, and he uses the necklace has this like built into it, so it's a little
Yeah.
worked a little different. But yeah, it's sending for that.
Talk no, fight yes.
That's
Carlo,
the way
is
to
that it?
talk.
Anything else you'd like to do after sending the message and hearing Peach's response?
You just muted yourself. You were unmuted.
Oh, I
That's
want to dash
embarrassing.
towards the object that I see in the distance there.
Where's the silhouette? Okay. 10, 15, 20, 15, 20. Okay. You could get to them within your normal movement, and as you step outside of this imaginary circle that you guys can't see but is there, you could start to hear your footsteps return, and you can hear the crunch of the ground beneath you as you approach, and you can see the figure standing there as this cloaked individual. I mean, you know them as a illusionist from the Mazno Underground. See them hands out towards the group of your friends, holding some sort of incantation towards them.
Stab him.
Still.
Wow,
You
I
have-
completely not been playing this correctly, by the way. I didn't realize I had 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
I'm a fucking idiot.
You did use your action.
I do, but that's sneak attack. So does sneak attack count as a bonus action?
No, that's just what you have. An overpowered
Oh my
trait.
god,
That,
so I'm gonna
yeah.
attack fucking 4 times?
yeah, basically.
Wow.
You don't have an action. You use an action to cast the message. So you have a bonus action if you like to use it.
I'm right in this person's face now. But we can take the attack action. I can turn and attack on my weapon. No, that doesn't work. I don't have anything else at the moment. I'm just kind of bracing myself in front of this.
Okay.
Silhouette.
Sounds good. Ending your turn. She will prepare for next round. The mage. Can't do that. Save that up. Okay. Yeah, they are going to hold their ground. They're going to have one hand aimed towards you, Carl, and the other hand aiming out towards your group of friends that are standing there. But she's going to hold an action. Ending her turn. Orion, you're up with Peaches on deck.
Okay. So I saw Carl dip out.
And vanish into the dark.
Yeah.
Yep. You could kind of just barely see his silhouette, maybe.
I'm gonna like look up to where the arrow came from.
Mm-hmm. Make a
see
perception check with disadvantage.
Cool.
Just because it's dark.
6.
Cool. Let me just double check. Okay. You look up and, I mean, you look up this 15, 20 foot cliffside. The rocks are jagged. You don't see any possibility where the arrow could have been shot from, or if it's from the top of the cliff or within somewhere. You don't see any caves or anything like that, but
Okay.
you're uncertain as to where it came from.
Okay. I just want to. Yeah, I'm gonna then move.
Mhm.
In between these two numbskulls. Right here. And then. Sorry.
Good.
I want to. I really can't do all that much. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna hold my action.
Mhm.
And I want to. I don't know if this is even fucking possible, but I want to hold my action and just like hone in my senses to wait for another like arrow, and see if it is all possible to have the reaction time to block that shit. Whether it's on me or like, you know what? I'll move up. If it's on Fred. Me or Fred, if that's possible. I
Okay.
don't know if that's a possible thing, but
Are you facing the cliff side?
yeah, I'm facing where that last arrow came from in regards to where the arrow tip landed.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
So I'm not like facing away from where Carl went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep that in
I'm
mind.
just gonna hold my action.
Sounds
I'm
good.
just gonna have my shield up and like ready to block.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Peaches, you're up with Fred on deck.
I'm going to follow Carl.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25. 30. I'm gonna go diagonal for 30. And
Okay.
then as I pass Orion, I'm just gonna like poke him and I'm gonna point to where I'm going and then keep walking just so he knows.
His
Cause
eyes are
Okay.
fixated on the mountain.
yeah, cause I know like when Carl went through, we lost him, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm trying to like let Orion know that I'm leaving. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna cut into the out of the trail and face the mage.
Okay. Sounds good. Good action,
Then
bonus action.
I'm going to use my scimitar and slice and dice.
What's your movement? What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, you're 10 feet away from the mage at this point. So you're not in melee range. So you could wait to get their next turn, or you could use an action to dash and just take that extra 5 feet just to get in front of them.
Okay, I will instead. Cast.
Cool.
I'll cast Grovel.
On the mage? Okay.
Mhm.
And that is a
Wisdom
12.
does not pass.
Okay, cool. So they are prone on the ground. You can see them holding their hands out and kind of get to the ground and are on all fours at this point.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself again.
Okay. This time, as you call out and voice your shield of faith incantation, this time you feel the full effect of it, and you hear yourself talk.
Okay. And then I get +2 AC.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
Sounds good. Fred, you're up. It's Z on deck.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
10, 15.
I'm scared. Hello, everybody. Out of here.
Okay, sounds good. As you step through, you can hear the crunch of your footsteps return,
Yay.
as well as the rustling of the tree leaves from the breeze that's blowing through. Your hearing is returned. Anything else you'd like to do?
What's up, guys?
Oh, Fred, I can hear you.
Oh my god, I can hear you!
Do you see? Can you see?
Can I see what?
Just asking. Do you see anything?
Do I see anything?
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Anything?
Make a perception check.
I got it. 18.
You glance around and you can see the mage that is on all fours on the ground. You see Orion still facing the cliffside behind you. You can see to the right, you can see a fallen tree up towards a 25, 30-foot cliff. See Jackass back there. That's about it.
Well, yeah, I see some leaves, some grass, a tree over there. This guy on the ground for some reason, that kind of stuff I can see.
Okay. Alright, I see all the same stuff too, so that's good.
There's a ghost behind you.
Huh!
Where'd you look?
Ah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Z is gonna cast Witch Bolt towards you, Orion. You're the one within range. 19. Is that it?
That smacks me.
Cool.
Right.
You are considered, sure. Okay. As they unleash this out towards you, they don't have this spell, so they'll be familiar with it. That's fine. You don't hear anything, but to the left side of your periphery, you can see a bright light just approaching you, and you can see the thunderous lightning energy just approaching you, and it makes contact. But since you're within the range of the silence spell and completely engulfed in the circle, you take no damage to it.
Huh.
You saw it come from this direction.
Okay.
And then she is going to, as a bonus action, vamp herself back.
Ooh.
Heading over towards you, Peaches, because that's what she had her eye on before, holding out the stone towards you. And you're facing the... Would you have turned to talk to Fred? Or are you still facing the mage that's on the ground?
No, I would still face the mage.
Okay. So she's going to go out. Fred, you see Z appear and take a step behind Peaches. And where do you have the map piece?
I would assume I would have it in a pocket of some sort.
Okay. You said last time you had it in some sort of fanny pack, right?
I thought you kept the briefcase.
Huh?
I thought you kept the briefcase it was in.
Did I?
Twice.
No, the briefcases got destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I put it in the pouch with the sending stone or whatever it was called.
The walkie-talkie.
The walkie-talkie.
Okay. Sounds good. So Z holds out the gemstone and holds it out towards you and kind of like so you have it in you have it on your back or on your front?
No, it's in my front.
On your front, okay. So he holds out the gemstone, and you feel like a bump on your back, and it kind of stings a little bit. As she holds out the gemstone, Fred, you can see Z holding out the stone towards Peaches, and it's glowing and starting to shake and pull towards your front. And towards the left side of you, you could see a shadowed hand kind of reaching out and kind of trying to figure out where the map piece is. It's uncertain as to if they found and caught on to where it is at this point, but that'll end her turn. Carl, you're up with Arrow Lady on deck.
Okay. I would like to, and this mage is prone in front of me.
Yep, on all fours.
Ready to get that
That's the way I
done.
like them. Okay. I mean, I would like to say I think this is the person that's fucking with us. So I want to take the dagger of Stolen Screams, and try and stab him with it.
Okay. Roll hit with advantage. They're on all fours.
That's a natural 20.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yay.
That's a D4.
Whoop, whoop.
Wet one!
Whoop, whoop.
And then this is crit damage, so this doubles. Ooh, an 8 plus, that's 13 damage of piercing.
Cool. Are you leaving the dagger inside?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You stab him in their like upper shoulder, and it kind of like it pierces through their shoulder and almost through their neck. They're looking very much so hurt, but they're still standing. And no wall, fucking asshole. And they're on all fours.
Hey,
Still
you're
on the
ready
ground.
for it.
Actually, they're still kneeling again.
Yeah, I'm still getting
They're
ready
still
for those.
kneeling.
Whatever.
I'm still
Um,
kneeling.
You have your sneak attack damage to add to that if you'd like to.
I kind of want to grapple him. Is it a physical being?
It's a humanoid, yeah.
Okay, I want to. Can I take a bonus action to grapple?
Do you have that characteristic? You have that trait for you?
No, I just have 2-weapon fighting and kind
Is the grapple a light weapon?
No.
I guess it would be. My arms are small.
Damn. No. If you had it as a bonus action, you'd be able to do so, but you have a bonus action to make another attack on them if you'd like to.
I don't.
Unfortunately, not with the grapple.
I just want to turn to Orion and say, the dagger of stolen screams has been stabbed into him. He cannot speak and can't do anything more to us. I believe we should take him for questioning. Don't kill him.
Yeah. Ryan, you don't hear anything.
I'm not even looking that way, so.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. I fucking missed. Okay.
I moved myself.
Metagame. Would say it to Peaches.
Well, I mean, you said it out loud, so everybody around you would hear it. You're good.
I can do that.
Alright, well then, I got that.
Yep, you're good.
That's it. That's all I do.
Okay, sounds good. Arrow lady's up. Gonna take a shot at you, Orion, because you're...
Fuck, I'm sorry, I keep moving shit.
You're good.
It was like there. No, it was like there.
5, 10.
I love
You know
this
what?
action.
No. She's gonna move forward with your... You wouldn't notice with no dark vision, Orion.
Okay.
You wouldn't see any movement from up top. But they're going to take an attack for
I'm nervous.
a 23 to hit on you, Peaches.
Damn. I think that hits.
I'm pretty sure it does. She's muted. She has something else to do too if it does it. Peaches. Is she there? I'm looking at my screen.
What? Sorry.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and you see out of your... I mean, you're watching for it, so you see an arrow come flying from the top portion there and sails through and hits Peaches in the back.
Whoa!
As it does so, Peaches, you take 11 piercing damage, and can make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Alright, 13.
Okay.
That's still pretty good. Not good enough though.
Peaches, you feel this piercing sensation in the back, and Carl and Fred, as you guys are stood there, you see Peaches get hit with this arrow with Z in the process of
this might
reaching
actually work
around
out.
towards her fanny pack, and Peaches vanishes out of sight.
Poof.
That will end their turn. Is another save on their end for the grovel, or are they just graveled?
Yeah, it just says
Is that for just like that turn, so they could get up their next turn, or are they?
Yeah, it says target must succeed on wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay, sounds good. It's gonna use half of their movement to get up, and attempt to run off into the woods. Carl, you have an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it. They're gonna attempt to run this way.
Then this is on the mage.
Yep.
No.
Okay. 10, 15. They're gonna run to the woods and kind of like duck behind the tree. Carl, you and a 1 and a 2. Let's go. You and Fred are both able to see them as they kind of duck off into the woods. They're attempting to hide, but not doing very good of a job. Anyway, Orion, you are up with Peaches on deck.
I wouldn't see that happen.
If you follow the arrow, you would have. You said you were following the arrow, so you
Yeah.
would have been able to.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Turn. Oh shit.
You say it and you don't hear yourself say it, but you hear yourself say it.
just. I look back at Jackass. Be like, he can't hear me, but what I'll mouth is, I'm sorry. I promise this is the last time, and I'm gonna run away from him. 5, 10, and then I want to shove Z like forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Is that a dex save on her part, or no? Strength save?
or dexterity throw. You choose.
Just a straight roll, or is it a save?
Strength or dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
The
Dex.
save is.
I got 14.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
math this out. It's 8 plus. So 8, 9, 10, 11 plus my strength modifier. Wait. 15 is the save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Is she prone or just pushing out of the way?
Let me actually read that again. Make sure
Okay.
I'm doing this right.
To make sure I'm not
Shove.
taking advantage of it.
Oh yeah, push it 5 feet away, or cause it to have the prone condition. I don't think
Okay.
I'm trying to prone it. I don't know if I get to, if that's.
That's your choice.
Yeah, I just want to.
From what I'm taking of it, that's
Yeah,
your choice.
I just wanna
I don't know
shove.
if it's right, but okay.
I don't want to prone.
Okay.
I just want to be able to push it and then push him, her, and then move forward.
Okay, sounds good. You push her forward, and as you do so, she stumbles forward and kind of turns back, very emotionless in her shadow form.
And then as soon as I come out, I'm gonna yell, "What are you doing?" And Fred, you can see that I'm like furious. Is there any like response from Z? Any facial changes or any like human type characteristics I'm used to?
Make an insight check. She's in her shadow form. That's the only reason why I'm making you roll that.
I got you, brother. I got you. Insight. Dude, I have rolled a 4 3 times in a row for ability checks. This should be fucking studied. It's a 5. Oh, no, it's a 6.
Okay. Being with her for the longest time, you know that you know her. I mean, you were traveling with her, you fought with her, you fought alongside of her, and from doing so growing up, you kind of had a good catch of vibe. Just being with somebody for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You don't feel any human traits like you felt before. She wasn't necessarily human to begin with, but she's lacking in all aspects of that right now.
Okay. say, this is getting ridiculous. Either you're with us, or we're gonna have no choice but to do something. And, yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, eyes locked and ready on Z. But
Yeah.
that was my turn.
Okay, sounds good. You call out and you can see the she has turned and looked back towards you. Her dagger that was in one hand has now been dropped on the ground, and you can see that hand is flaming bright red.
The hand?
Her hand, yep. And her other hand is the gem who she is holding it towards you. And the red bright light has been snuffed out.
Yeah, fuck you.
Peaches, you're up. Fred, you're on deck. Peaches, you feel the stinging sensation in your back. And within this sensation, you feel like something is trying to... Pikachu comes out. You see,
Oh shit.
as you got hit from the back of the arrow, you can feel the stinging sensation. And something else is trying to work within your body. Like, tear you away or displace you or something. It's hard to tell. But you close your eyes for a split second, just wincing in the pain, to open them, to find yourself stood in a completely different environment, completely different space that's you haven't seen before, but feels too familiar. You're not within the woods exiting Berksel. This cold, brisk ocean air is very quickly replaced by a burning of just molten magma and burning of flesh in this towering environment. Right now, you were stood on top of a mountain range. In front of you, you could see the opening of some sort of mouth of volcano, maybe. The ground around you is all solid magma, some obsidian. Hear some screams in the distance, and this environment at first shocks you, but eventually you're comforted by. What would you like to do?
Do I see, is Anami around at all?
Make a perception check. Okay. You glance around and you don't see Izanami, but as you're glancing around, you could see behind you, over the crest of the mountainous region in which you stand, the magma burning, looking down the mountain. But behind you, there's something burning brighter. There's something burning brighter than that magma. You hear the...
Alright, then I go towards it.
Okay, you turn and start to trek up the mountainous landscape. You begin to reach the crest, and you glance over and glance down, and you could see what looks to be in a controlled flame with magma flowing through it. You can see movement down there. It's some sort of a town. And this hellish landscape, this hellish environment within the molten magma, glancing down, it feels familiar, it feels homey. It feels like you've been there before. You can't really place anything on it, but for somehow, some way, it seems to be familiar.
Am I able to go into the town?
You gonna start walking there? It's a couple, I mean, it's probably like 2 or 3 miles out, but you could trek down the mountain.
Yeah, I'd like to try.
Okay, sounds good. You begin to trek down the mountain, and as you take your first couple of steps, can you make another charisma saving throw for me, please?
19.
Okay. You take the first couple steps, and this hot, dry air around you begins to burn brighter and warmer, and you step down, and within a blink, you find yourself no longer there, yet walking on the path back in the forest of Berksel.
Oh, great. Okay.
That is your whole turn, though.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Fred, you're up with Z on deck.
Z, can we talk about this?
Turns and looks, and she's almost twitching at this point, and she seems very enraged and does not seem to want to talk about it.
Alright, guess not. I'm gonna go for a little stabby stab.
Go for it.
Oh, let's go 23 to hit.
That hits. Fred. Oh. Fred.
Something happened.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get back to him in a second. Whenever he comes back.
We could, I mean, everyone seems to be
You could take-
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still listening via
okay.
my phone, headphones, but hopefully Fred's okay. Steve, I guess. Let's say.
Get here, fucking cat.
All right, we'll get back to him in a second. Z's up with Carl on deck. Unaware that you came back, Peaches. She was gonna fire scorching rays at the three of y'all. Sure, why not? For 3,000 damage each. No.
Yeah, right.
First one at you, Orion, for a 23 to hit.
That 23?
Yeah.
That sadly hits.
You take the modifiers to that. 5 fire damage. Ooey. Natural 20 on Fred when he comes back. He's gonna be mad. For
He's
18
gonna
fire
be mad.
damage. And a 9 to hit you, Carl.
That misses.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
As Z standing in front of you, Orion, you can see her hand kind of light up and engulf in flame, and
Yep.
unleashes little baby arrowheads just lashing towards you, and one makes contact with you, and it doesn't sting. It just stings at first, and it engulfs and ignites your shoulder on fire as you take the damage. Fred, as I'll explain it when he gets back. And then Carl, you see this happening, and as she's turning around, kind of spinning through, you manage to just duck out of the way, move your head just before it narrowly misses. You could feel the heat rush past you and launch into the forest. I'm sure it's fine. And continues her turn and looks to see her gem glowing, and steps back towards Peaches, out of your melee range, Orion.
Oh, dude.
Steven said his power went out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Alright. I'll be like, alright. I see how it is. You've chosen pain. And then I'm going to go for an attack.
Go for it.
With my reaction. With the short sword.
Go.
Dude. Natural one.
Okay. As she's stepping away, you kind of whiff out, and it's not so much her dodging it; it's the pain from the one of the scorching rays into your shoulder kind of knocks you off guard and throws your trajectory off.
Gilbert, you're not giving me good luck right now.
She steps forward and pulls the gem out towards you, Peaches, and she's face to face with you at this point. You can see Z walking directly towards you, but doesn't have anything else to do. Bended everything. So, Carl, you are up with Sniper Lady on deck.
Okay.
Sniper lady.
I have to take pink cover after this.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to do. My power's like back on, but my PC won't turn off, and there's nothing on my screen.
Oh, jeez.
I even unplug the PC. I plug it back in, and it turns right back on.
I don't know.
Did you try just like hard resetting it? With like the holding in the power button and forcing it off?
Oh, okay. I did that, but now it works.
Okay. I will. Oh, am I not? Oh no, I am. I want to try and shoot the mage to try and like drop him, like shoot him in the knee with my short bow.
Okay. From where you are, you don't have the greatest of sights because it's through the trees and also through Z and Peaches, but if you step over, you'd be able to have a better shot on it. There you go. Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Because I have to shoot through there. Hang on.
Sounds good. Z is going to make an attack of opportunity on you, though, as you step over.
Okay.
With her dagger.
Okay.
22 to hit. I'm really actually
Yeah.
used today. For big fancy D4 for 3. What? Slashing, piercing damage. 3 piercing damage.
Okay. All right. I'll line up a shot at this mage then.
Go for it.
And I'm aiming specifically for the knee.
Okay, sounds good. AC will be
Awesome.
up a little bit because of that, but
It's a fucking natural 1.
I'll use my heroic inspiration for Carl so he can roll again.
that
Just
is
making
just
up
for
rules.
yeah. that's
What?
for like skill checks and stuff. You can't use that for ability like a
Never mind,
ability or
sorry.
anything.
You failed. I tried.
Sounds good. Carl, as you shoot through, it's like not even close to where you were aiming. You're aiming towards her like the right knee, and as you're stepping forward, you see it like a rock and kind of twist your ankle, and it launches towards the left side of the tree and kind of sticks into the side. Somehow, precisely going through all the trees over here and sticking in, but not near the mage, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll just call out, I've fallen and I can't get up. And then that'll end my turn.
Okay. She is up. She's gonna prepare. And then the
You see what I mean?
she is Mage is gonna hold an action.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll hold that action. Orion, you're up with Peaches on deck.
Alright. I'm gonna step forward towards Z.
Mhm.
And you know, I very much liked you more as a friend, and I'm gonna go for an attack again.
Okay, go for it.
Dude, I rolled a 4.
Go over and I mean she has her back turned against you anyway. She's not paying attention. You could 11 total?
Yeah.
That just hits her.
Hoopla!
Yep. Cool.
7, whatever damage.
Okay, sounds good.
Piercing. Nice.
You go over and just slash you up on the back. She's not wearing any armor.
Okay.
You just kind of meet with the flesh, and her shadow form drops. You could see the backside of her normal form. He describes his character differently every single time, but like it looks like Z.
Yeah. Is it
I don't want to say it wrong.
Is it that compass? Has it engulfed you too? And I'm gonna whip around.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have it in their hand?
They do. They have it in their right hands
Okay.
as their left hand's reaching around towards Peaches.
Wait, can I reach it from here?
You could try to.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cut off their hand.
Yeah. Make a dexterity check or athletics.
I pre-rolled because I thought it was an attack. I don't know if you want me to take that or re-roll.
You could reroll.
Okay. You said what?
Make a just straight dexterity check.
Shit, I dropped it. Whatever. Dexterity check. That was 6.
Okay. Roll a 4. So as you go out and try to reach out, you go in for the hand with the gem.
Yes, I want to cut.
Okay.
I just want to cut the hand off if possible.
Are you gonna slice her hand off?
Yes, I
Not
wanna
like
cut-
grab it.
No. I
Oh
wanna
shit!
cut
No.
their
Okay.
hand
Okay.
off.
Then go for a straight attack. Then that's
Yeah.
on me. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no. I can't. I would love if you let me have the number I rolled initially, but if not, I'll re-roll.
You could use that. That's on me.
No, you could. So 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay, and then that will be. What? My brain fart. Hold on. 6 piercing damage, along with whatever. I don't know how cutting a hand off works, but.
With your sword.
Yeah, the short sword.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. You go out and step to the side and slice through and completely cut her hand off. The gemstone falls to the ground, still glowing a bright red, and she kind of quinces and looks over towards you. Her other hand that was reaching towards Peaches kind of grabs the hand that was just cut off, and she kind of tries to shake it off and look back towards Peaches. But the gem is on the ground now.
Alright. Yeah, I don't want to do this. And then I'm going to. Just gonna attack again, I guess. 30? No, I
You already
used,
attacked
already
before.
used,
Yeah, yep.
My bad. Brain fart. Yeah, then I'll just gonna, be ready.
Okay.
And
Sounds good. Sounds good. Peaches, you revamped into existence, and you saw Z kind of step towards you. Orion stepped to her side and sliced the hand off of the gem that was reaching towards you. Or the gem that was in her hand, and the other hand was reaching towards you. She still stood in front of you, attempting to. Seems to harm you now instead of just reaching out. But you're up. What would you like to do? Fred, you're on deck.
I wing my scimitar. That is your mommy.
Go for it.
Is your mommy. Rolled an 18 and it's +4.
That hits.
Right. And this one. Two, 6 radiant.
There's radiant.
Well, 4 like regular damage, 2 radiant.
Okay. Sounds good.
Slashing damage and then
Cool. Sounds good. As you slash out, make contact with the first, and then the radiance kind of courses through her body, and it looks like now that you're face to face with her, you could see that it's her, and she dropped her shadow form because of being attacked. You can see her normal characteristics are there, but her eyes seem just like a deep, dark void. You can see shadows seeping through them. And with her hand that was just cut off, you don't see any blood coming through. Not that you've seen any blood come from her before, but you can see just like this dark energy just seeping from her. Is that your turn?
No, I'm gonna do my extra attack and swing again.
Go for it.
13.
13 hits.
And then 4 slashing damage and 3 radiant damage.
Cool. Sounds good. Once again, you slash through, and the radiance seems to have a little bit more of a effect than it usually has.
How is the fucking silence still up? What the hell?
The 10 minute? It's not even
That's
concentration. It's there
insane.
for 10 minutes.
That's it. Damn.
And then I will end my turn.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good. Fred, you're up. Is he on deck?
Well, I don't even know what's happening now. I still can't get my monitors to work.
Did you roll the damage before you cut out last time? Because you hit
No.
Z. Okay.
I'll do that now.
Okay.
What the hell? Oh my god.
3 damage for the first one.
Okay.
And then a 12 to hit for the second one.
12 hits.
Nice. And that one is 2 damage.
Cool. Sounds good. CZ standing there. She's looking fairly hurt.
So is it my turn again?
And yes. Yep.
I did the exact same thing.
Go for it.
That's a 7 to hit.
7 misses. You whiff right in front of her.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
1 damage.
Cool. Sounds good. In contact this time, slashing her back. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Sounds good. Z is up. She's going to use her last slot in her ability to out of existence. And let's have some fun. She'll also use her last 3rd level spell slot.
No! Let's not have fun.
Can I have everybody make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Come on. I'm gonna jump it in my hand a couple times so that I don't roll a 4. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go!
1 second.
That's cool. Gotta set fire to the whole fucking forest, bro. Playing it perfectly.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Fred, what'd you got?
8.
It's a failure. You take 30 fire damage.
Disgusting.
Carl, what'd you get?
A natural.
A what?
Sounds like you fell.
A 1.
Natural 1. Okay. You also take 30 fire damage. Peach, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You take half that. You take 15. No. Hang on. Let me double check. Yep, you take 15.
And then I'm resistant, so half
So
of
you
that.
take 7.
Okay.
Is this
Ryan.
18?
Yep, sounds good. You take 15 fire damage.
Can I?
And
do I have my reaction? Is this a new round?
Zach,
she's
you're
at the
muted.
bottom of the list. She's
That's
last in
true.
the initiative order.
Is this the same round that I used my reaction to go for opportunity?
When she left,
I
no.
should have paid attention. Yeah.
This is a different round.
Okay,
This
then
is
I
a
want to use
different
my
round.
reaction to shield up and take no damage.
Cool.
I'll
Sounds good.
Use my reaction, uncanny dodge, and I take half damage on.
See, I'm glad we
attack.
think
Okay.
about these things, because
Yeah, sounds good.
this might help.
Yep, that would help. So you take 15 damage then, Carl. And the rest of you guys, as this happened, you see those of you with dark vision on top of this 25, 30-foot cliff. You can see Z standing there as the fireball comes lashing out. Leaving the area, except for the path, scorched in flames. Some of the bases of the trees are on fire as well. She's gonna hold her ground, wait for the next round. Carl, you're up with sniper on deck.
Fred is fucked
So
up.
That
Creativity 10.
Wow, if you didn't say that, you were using your reaction spell, I would have died there.
Yeah.
No, I just gave you that damage.
Well, you already.
I already took it off, yeah, so add it back.
Okay.
Did Fred take his
Okay.
damage from the other thing? The scorching
Nope.
ray? Yeah. Okay.
Fred, you also on top of that. What is that? Let me verify
Not to
I'm
be
using the right
You
dice.
forgot your homework, but
Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it.
it's only fair.
Fred, you take 12 fire damage from the round before as well.
Well, I'm dead.
His
I
fire
told you
goes
you
out
were
and he dies.
So with the first scorching ray, Fred, you're taking some damage from that, and then you see a fireball, this ball of light coming from the gods above, from the top of this cliff, just hit the ground in front of you, and you fall to the ground, unconscious.
No, Fred.
These turns over. Carl, you're up.
Yeah, that being said,
Necromantic.
I'm gonna turn my attention from El Majo to Isabichi and
Mhm.
go running after and swing at her with a rapier.
Well, she is
it's gonna be a little
25, 30 feet up
difficult.
from the cliff.
Use
I
your
am
short bow.
Missing that. Yeah, I have to short bow her ass.
Okay. Yeah, from where you see her, she is behind half cover, but you could definitely still attempt to hit her.
If I get 3 natural ones in a row, I'm killing Carl.
But that would be cool. That's like the chances that are so slim.
30 feet up.
25.
She'll be on three-quarter
no.
cover, so she has +5 to her AC. Her AC is still 16, so that still hits.
Alright, thank the Lord. 1d6
Oh,
plus
dude.
4.
You know what would be cool? A crossbow that had like a rope attached to it, so when you shoot someone, you could reel them in. It has like
Pretty cool.
a what are they called? Like a winch or whatever, just like or
Yeah.
pulley.
That'd be neat. That'd be a neat big bad guy to go against, too.
Do I have
Uh-oh.
to reroll
Wait.
concentration after the fireball for the shield of faith?
Yep, as you got hit. Concentration check. You took 7 damage, so it'd be 10 as the DC for that, because...
I got 19.
Did we?
So yeah, you're good. Still holding it?
Did we fight someone with that?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. That's cool though.
What was the damage attack?
7.
7. Are you using your sneak attack?
I'm trying to read if I can even.
They're so far away.
Yeah, I guess I can. Attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon.
Yep.
and I don't need advantage on it.
Nope.
Uh,
A little
okay,
overpowered,
cool.
but yeah, that's how it works.
5, 10, 15. 3 5s in a row.
Okay.
Woohoo.
In total, that was 22 damage.
Nice.
Sounds good. How'd you do it?
Woo!
God.
You right
through-
now just see her head. That's the only thing that you
Oh,
see.
no.
Yeah. Right through
Okay.
the center of her fucking head.
Sounds good. You fire your shot up through, and the arrow whizzes past, sticks into her head. She falls backwards out of sight, but is dead.
And this ring is currently set on fire, or this is the area she affected?
That's the area she affected. So all the shrubs that are around it, the path isn't on fire. It's a little bit destroyed from it, but all the trees around it are on fire.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna step a little bit to the side, away from the destroyed area,
Yeah,
in
cool.
case anything else is there. But yeah,
Sounds
that's
good.
the end of my turn.
Sounds good. This lady's up. She's preparing for next round. The mage is going to she'll keep holding the action. Ending her turn. Alright, you're up with Peaches on deck.
Is I saw everything that went on. Is this tree how I think it's set up?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to dash.
Okay. So right now you're at the base of the roots, who are, I mean, they're smoldered in flames right now. So
Yeah.
you're gonna try to push through them,
Oh, I'm
climb
going
up top.
Yeah, I'm going right up.
Okay. You take 6 fire damage as you push through, and can make a acrobatics check as you're tight roping up this tree.
Type 6.
6. Okay. You, as you're trying to climb up to the tree and step on top of it, you start to walk up it on your feet, but you fall down, and you're still on the tree itself.
Okay.
But you're just like on your chest, like a dog on a, just kind of like hanging all of his limbs
Okay.
over the edge of it.
Well, I dashed, so I'm basically just a useless action, I guess, to get up. Cool. I'll get up.
Okay.
And that's all my movement.
Okay. Sounds good.
I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Peaches, you're up with front on deck.
I'm going to turn to Fred and see that he is suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And use spare. Is he dead or is he at 0?
I mean, he's on the ground, bleeding out. He's not dead. Like
I would
you can
like
still see him
to
breathing, but
use spare the dying.
Dude looks
Okay.
like burnt toast right now.
A Fortnite L dance on Izzy. Yeah.
That looks excellent.
So yes, I'll cast spare the dying.
okay.
And now he is stable.
Stable but unconscious.
Yes. And as a bonus action, I will. One second. I really can't do anything honestly as a bonus action. Yeah, I will guess I will just move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like right in the middle between Fred and Orion.
Okay.
And
The
actually,
forest floor and the
yeah.
trees on the base of them are on fire, so
Mhm.
it might take some damage as you're standing there, but you can get over there.
Yeah, I'll stand. Okay. Would I know that the area I'm in is the same area where I know that I can't speak? Or would I not really know unless I'm in it?
Yeah, you wouldn't know unless you're. Yeah, you wouldn't know unless you're in it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to call out to Orion.
Mhm.
And then obviously nothing happens.
Yep.
So then I'll use my other 5 movement and just move this way and then try to call out again.
Mhm.
And just yell, Orion, we should really get out of here.
Yep. You
And
hear
then
yourself, Orion. You don't hear anything.
and then turn and say the same thing to Carl, and then end my turn.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, Peaches, you hear yourself call out Orion as you're like kind of on your stomach on the tree. You can see Peaches start to talk, and you can't hear anything. You don't even hear the crackle of the fire. You're just kind of feeling the pain from it. Fred, you are up. Z on deck. Fred, you are unconscious. So you're just on the ground. That's what's your turn. Z is gonna take a death save. It's 1 success.
Do I do
Or
the
is
death
it?
save or no?
No, you're
No,
con- you're
I
you're
cured
stable.
you.
You're just asleep
Okay.
until somebody slaps you. Carl, you're up with the sniper on deck.
So, knowing that I shot her in the head, can I run up to her and like continue to like mutilate?
She's on
I
a
mean,
mountain.
if you could climb up 25 or 30 feet from the side of the cliff, you could try to.
Okay. I mean,
There's
yeah,
also a tree that Orion's on. That's over there that you'd be able to see.
Go back to it.
I don't want to attack the mage. I want to go up and make sure we kill
Dude.
Izanami like fully.
Look at all the things I have in common.
I also called out to you that we should get out.
Get it? Because it looks like a Venn diagram. Oh.
Aha.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go up the mountain.
Okay. Make an athletics check as you step through it. You're also going to take some fire damage as you're going through the brush. You take 4 fire damage.
Even though I was on the outskirts of it.
You have to go through the brush to get up to the mountain.
17.
Okay. You begin to climb up. Are you gonna bonus action dash?
Yeah.
Okay. You 5, 10. And what's your movement?
30.
10. Okay. So then 20, 30. You could get to the top of the cliff itself with all of your movement, with the half movement going up to the top.
Okay.
So you have no movement. Z's on the ground right in front of you. Arrow through her head. Bleeding out.
Okay. I can't do anything any further, so I'm just gonna my bonus action was the dash. I think that's it. That's all I got this round.
Sounds good. She's up. Going to make an attack. She'd see you vulnerable, Fred. She'll make an attack on you for a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
You take 2 of these guys. You take 7 piercing damage, and can you make a charisma saving throw?
Aren't I already dead though?
You. Yeah, you're just re-dead.
Okay.
Never mind.
No, you're not.
So while you're on the ground, what's up?
That's what he's not.
Oh,
Boom, boom, boom.
boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
She saw you as vulnerable and took the chance to take the shot. You don't need to make a save.
Sorry your brother died. Here's 5 big booms.
Boom.
Jesus.
Boom. Boom.
You know what? Just for that, Peaches. The mage is up, and as everybody's moving out, Peaches and Orion, and could she see you, Carl?
Steven Smith.
She could not. Peaches and Orion, you guys just die. That sucks.
What?
Now, can you make wisdom saving throws for me, please?
Both of us?
Yep.
You really find a way to just cuck me on one of my feats, dude, I swear. Actually, never mind. Different
Actually,
feat.
they wouldn't see you, Orion. Just you, Peaches. Make a wisdom saving throw from where they're stood behind the
It's a
trees.
good thing I rolled a 2.
Yeah, they wouldn't see you.
I've only rolled one number. Above
23 with a 16.
Okay, sounds good. You take half damage. As you could feel some sort of like it's not necessarily you got hit with something, but something's trying to pierce through from within your mind.
Okay.
28 halves, so you take 14 psychic damage. And you get a split flash of just all of your friends dead on the trail here, including Jackass, just bleeding out with Z standing over the top of them, and Officer Dirac kind of holding Carl's head as he walks on the trail, and you kind of shake it off and you return to reality.
Okay.
Ending their turn. Orion, you're up with Peaches on deck.
Alright. Actually, I just need to read something real quick.
They're going to use their movement to
No, okay.
head back this way.
I'm going to run up after I got up.
Fire damage. Can you make an athletics check? You go up the tree. Or acrobatics check, I mean. As you're tight roping up.
10.
Sounds good. You manage to get up. It's half your movement, or double movement, I mean, to get up to the top. Because it's rough terrain.
Yeah.
5,
yeah.
10, 15 is at the... here.
Oh, 15's here.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you're walking through, you take fire damage. It is a new round. You take 9 fire damage as you continue to walk up.
9?
The fire starting to, yep, this fire starting to spread from the different trees and burn brighter. As each round that goes by seems to grow.
Okay, I'm gonna run up. 15, 20, 25, get out of the fucking fire.
Sounds good.
And then, I don't see Carl yet?
You see Carl. He's standing on a ledge
Oh.
and is like towering over Z, looking to get ready to do some not so nice things to her. As Z's on the ground with an arrow in her head, just kind of bleeding out.
Hold on. Please. And I'm going to... I'll give her 5 points for my lay on hands pool. Or
Okay.
give them 5. And
Is he?
yes. There's got to be a reason she's acting this. They are acting this way.
Sounds good. You attempt to lay out and heal her up. You can feel your energy leave your body and course into hers.
Right. Now, Carl, I know it sounds wild, but we may be able to save them. This
That's
isn't them.
great and all, but she blasted every one of us with fire.
Yes,
I
what if-
think you're forgetting that.
What if she's under control from something? She would never do this. I mean, she's done it, but like to not us, and you know, she's very, you know. This is all just very
Why are
confusing.
Why are you taking this piece of shit's side? She's been nothing but an asshole to us the entire time she was with us, causing nothing but problems, always fighting with us. Why stand beside her?
Because she doesn't have anyone.
Great. She'll have someone in the afterlife.
I won't let her die. I'm gonna put my hands back out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
Sounds good. Peaches, you're up.
Actually,
Started. Go ahead.
I totally apologize. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay. Sounds good. You feel the energy leave your body, and the effects send over to her.
Okay. That was my
Peaches,
turn.
you're
I'm
up.
sorry.
No, you're good. Peaches, you're up. Are you on the trail or are you like in the brush? Because you would have been able to not be in the brush, but your character's like in between the two squares. It's on fire, so if you want to stand in the flame, it's up to you.
I like I said, I would have like noticed that I could not speak. Oh no, I'm in the I'm like standing like right next to Fred.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Cool, you're good.
Am I strong enough to drag him?
You try.
Okay, yes. I would like to try to drag Fred.
Okay, what's your strength?
Not strong.
What's the number? It's gonna determine if you need a roll or not.
-1.
What's the total number?
8 or something.
Is it 8?
Where do you see that?
Just strength.
Right underneath
8.
your
8
8.
with a
Yeah.
negative.
So can you make a strength check then?
Yes.
It's not so much if you could move them; it's how far you can move them. So yeah, you'll be able to drag them. It's gonna double your movement while you're dragging them, but you could drag them.
Okay. I'm gonna start dragging him and try to drag him. So my movement will be 15.
Yep.
I'll go 5, 10, 15, and just drag him
Sounds good.
straight across. Yep.
As you're dragging them, you can feel the limpness kind of take full effect, and you see an arrow sticking out of the backside of him, shot from somewhere up on the cliff on the other side.
Yep. And then was that that wouldn't be an action, right?
That would be an action to take him and drag him. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I cast a bonus action and use Peerless Athlete? So the amount that I can drag is doubled.
Is that a verbal schematic?
You know what? Immediately after you deal damage to your creature with your Divine Smite feature, so I can't do that.
Okay.
Just attack a tree.
I will attack the tree. No, I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, I guess that's really all I can do. Because everything else is an action, so
Okay.
that is it for me.
Sounds good. Fred, you make a death save for me.
Mm-hmm. If I can find it. There. How do I do this again?
Just roll.
Yeah, roll a straight d20, and then if it's a 10 or higher, it's success. Anything lower than that, failure. Natural 20, you come back. Natural 1, 2 failures.
Natural 20.
You're back. Damn.
That's crazy.
You see, PG, you see Fred just fighting for his life subconsciously. Fred, you're stable now, but still unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
Cool. Z did her thing. Carl, you're up. You see Z on the ground. Orion just knelt down and pumped his radiance into her.
Pause.
Shut up.
Please don't say it like
And
that. Pump nothing
Orion.
into anybody. What's up? Oh, well, sorry. Joe's?
Oh no. But this one didn't. One moment. Speaker and audio
I'm still
output.
standing. Yeah.
I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna point my sword towards Orion and say, "You are going against everything we've stood for in this group. Do you not see Fred on the ground? It's because of this one.
Yes.
Do you feel good about yourself protecting the person that has been feeding us this entire time?
Of course not.
Then why protect?" There is no answer. That's right. And I'd like to try and swing on the thing that he's casting. I'm sorry, I forgot the name.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
So
You're gonna hit Orion or Z?
The Z.
Okay.
Can I swing? Like, I'm just imagining like there's a bubble over her.
Kind of, yeah.
It's however anyone wants to describe it, but
Yeah.
it's a
Is that what it is?
It's not so much a bubble. There's an aura around Z, and when you go to make the attack, you feel like you don't want to, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, you get the sense that your mind wants you to move away from attacking.
It's a 5.
That is a fail. So, you must choose a new target or choose to lose the attack.
And the other target is Orion.
Yep.
So if you want to lead into that anger, that's up to you. If not, you could choose to let go of the attack. What will Carl do?
WWCD. You're muted, Zach.
No pickles.
No, I'm not.
There you
What
go.
the fuck? I was clicking the thing, the AirPod. I guess Carl would just lose the attack, and would just kind of stare down Orion in just complete disgust. I don't really have. I don't have my cloak on or anything anymore, which that really sucks. Because that would have helped a lot in this scenario.
You're still wearing it, right?
No, I
You
put it
didn't-
back on Jackass.
Oh, that's right.
You just did it.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
All the fire that I had, or that we had, I could have exhausted. That's really shameful. I was really not going to give it back to that donkey. I don't have anything to throw at Orion, even.
Bonk me with a rock.
I mean, I would love to, but
Yeah.
nah, I'm just gonna pass. That's all I got.
Okay. Sounds good. She's going to prepare. Me just gonna step forward cautiously with her hands out towards Fred, keeping a little bit of a distance. Ryan, you're up with Beaches on deck. Ryan, as you're standing there, you could feel the heat starting to creep up the tree from the fire that's spreading throughout it.
Alright. I'm going to stand up. Does Z seem stable after that?
Make a medicine check. You know what? No. Make a Arcana check.
Okay. I picked the same thing. Arcana. 13.
Okay. You feel as though you definitely had an impact on her stabilization, at least from being in combat with her for a while. You know that the energy has went within her body. but something seems to be
Mhm.
possessing or taking control of her. So you are uncertain with that roll if it has any positive effect on her, or if she's even still alive.
Mhm. Okay. I'm going to stand up. Come out over here to the edge. Look
Mhm.
out where Fred and Peaches are. Just be like,
Mhm.
"All right, Mom. Please help me." And I will then cast my spectral helper of displacement
Cool.
on the field.
Okay. What does it look like?
So Peaches and Fred, here I'll put a, cause the range is insane on this thing, so, I'm gonna put it, I'm just gonna put it like here.
Okay.
Just like poofed and materialized into existence is a fez hat, but it's a lot larger than you're used to. And it's kind of like, it's got some like astral glow happening on it. And it's a seahorse, and it's super cool. No, it's just a fez hat. And, yeah, you just see it like appear.
Cool.
Right there. Oh, I keep picking the wrong thing. Cast. Does that use a spell slot, or is that just a use?
It's just the use.
Oh, really? No spell slot?
I'm pretty sure. You could continue. I'll double check
Yeah.
while you're
Okay.
doing your thing.
I don't know. I can't do anything with it. Oh, no, I can. Can't I? No, I can't. I can't.
It is a spell slot.
Okay. Yeah.
Bonus action though.
It's a bonus action to use.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Just as passive energy, kind of coursing throughout you. You
Okay.
just through the course of battle and all the other familiarities with it, just casually are able to summon
Yes.
this guy.
There's gonna be another circle on this map, so I apologize.
You're
But,
good.
So Peaches and Fred, you immediately heal for 5 hit points. Okay. That'll be that.
Cool.
And then
Can you make a perception check while you're up there too?
Sure.
You could wait till you're done, but
no, that's fine. I'll do
I
it.
forgot to mention that. Okay.
Help me out. Perception. 9.
Okay, sounds good. You're able to see through, but with your dark vision, you're kind of limited. This vantage point is higher up than the cliffside over here, but you're still unable
Yeah.
to see what the source of the arrows are coming from.
Okay. And then how much was that? 5, 10, 15. I guess I'll after doing that, I'm just gonna walk back.
Okay.
Over here. And be like, "Come on, Z, come on," and still my action. I already used that. No. Hold on. I don't know what to do. I will again. Let me. Yeah, I can't use this spell slot right now. It's not smart. I'm gonna do another 5 points of healing.
Yeah.
Into Z. Come back. And just try to get them to wake up.
Sounds good. Cool. Was that your turn?
Yeah.
Peaches, you're up with Fred on deck.
Fred is now like brought back, correct? Because
He seems stable. Yes, he's no longer like
Okay.
struggling to grasp his breath. His chest is deflating and rising and lowering in a normal rate. You also feel a warmth come from behind you, some divine energy, and turn and see a floating spectral fez hat.
Okay.
It's spinning too. It's like
half crooked.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
seems like it's
slowly
dancing.
spinning. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds
Gilbert.
in the second level.
Okay,
Look at this
So it'll
guy.
be 2d8 plus 3
cool,
onto Fred.
cool. On to the mage.
Onto Fred.
You're
Under
good.
the mage.
4 and 7. So 11 plus 3, 14. Healing to Fred.
Fred,
What has
you
concentration?
get healed for 14.
Sanctuary does not. Cool. That's...
And then
Wait, how long does...
I'm gonna
What's a
help
minute?
him stand up if he can or would like to.
You could smack him. He's unconscious, but you could smack him to get him up.
Yes. I give him a little smack.
Sounds good. You smack his waffle cheeks, and wait a
Oh,
minute.
boy.
You smack him and wake him up. I retract my statement. And Fred, you are conscious on the ground, in the midst of the combat, and fire all around you. You can see Peaches standing there in a floating spectral fez hat towards your head, and you're now conscious.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have him turn to me and just signal like this to run.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to start going. Because I was here. So I'll do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. Right to Jackass.
Sounds good. You see Jackass just standing there. He's just kind of taking everything in. He looks a little nervous, but also just doesn't care to move.
And
You
then...
see his mouth open like he's gonna ee-haw, but you don't hear any noise.
Aw. And then I end my turn.
That's good. Fred, you're up. You see you on deck. Fred, you're now conscious on the ground. You see a mage starting to walk slowly towards you with her hands out.
Okay, I'm gonna do my Eldritch Blast.
Are you gonna get up first, or are you gonna do it from the ground?
No, I'm gonna get up.
Okay,
Steve, did you get my healing?
go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
13 to hit.
13 hits.
It's like a sniper on the laying on the cliffside.
That one did 8 damage.
Cool.
Next one is 11 to hit.
11 also hits.
Whoop.
5 damage.
Cool. How'd you do it?
Whoop.
I put it right in his butt.
How? So all right,
Ricochets
you
off
shoot
the
the you shoot the first one, and it makes contact with their shoulder, and they kind of fall forward to the ground. And you shoot your second Eldritch Blast, and it looks like it's gonna miss, and it like changed the trajectory completely to go right up his ass and launches him forward, lurches him to the ground unconscious.
Nut shot.
Perfect.
Does that end your turn? You got some movement. You have a bonus action.
No, that's it.
Okay. Carl, you're up. Lady on deck.
You are muted if you're talking. Whoop, 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 whoop. Is he vacuuming? Breathe.
He's on a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All good.
So,
We get back to him then.
yeah.
Focus, right?
She's up. No! Peaches is a 12 hit.
Let's go.
Alright.
It was not.
As you're running forward, you see an arrow come whizzing past you and kind of makes contact right in front of you at that kind of angle. And you turn and look up, and you see almost just a silhouette of a creature, not even a humanoid. You see it's misshapen and has a cloak up. You don't even see any facial features, but with your dark vision, you can look up that 15-20 foot cliff and just see the top of the head, as well as the glints from the crossbow that they're wielding.
Mm.
They see you and turn back and vanish out of sight.
Okay.
Orion,
Yep.
you're up with Peaches on deck.
Okay. Again, I need to see if I'm having an impact with Z. That's my main concern. Any conscious, signs?
Make a medicine check.
12.
12. You, using your skill set and your divine connection, you try to see any sign of Aziz living, and you do your normal precaution procedure, and you get the sense that she's no longer there.
Alright.
But you also get the sense that this body is a lot older than just today. It's at the very least 2 or 3 days old.
Okay. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna pick up her body. Their body. Whatever we decided on these, whatever. And I'm gonna walk off over to the side. And I'm gonna throw her into the fire.
Okay. Sounds good. You grab her body and launch her into that fire. She falls down and makes contact with the charring earth below as the fire still kindles on.
I then
To your body falling to the ground, and as it makes contact, it kind of like ruffles a bit, and the fire quickly engulfs and just kind of eats away at her body. And you can see as it's continuing to eat away, you can see darker smoke than what's already being burnt up from the fire. You see this dark, pitch black mist just leave from her body and fly up into the air with a and her body's no longer there. We're out of initiative at this point.
Oh.
Fires
That's
raging on.
hear.
Couple dozen trees are on fire at this point. The tree that you're right by, Orion, is starting to linger on up.
Yep. Alright, I'll stay quiet for a second if you have anything.
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm gonna actually,
Gotta find music.
take a knee after the adrenaline has now worn off, not realizing how injured I was with, parts of my, armor are charred and, my hair has ash all in it. I'm going to, Carl, we need to get down. And I'm going to turn around behind us where this, little opening is. And I want to concentrate, and focus on something. I'm sorry, I can't really think right now, but
You're good.
just focus on what's going on around us and pull from somewhere and attempt to. I'm just gonna say Helm and see if I can summon Helm in front of me.
Okay. Are you gonna drop concentration on your fez hat?
I don't want to, but if I have to,
Okay.
does that do that?
Helm isn't a concentration spell. It's not a. That's
Oh.
a summon, so you don't have to concentrate on it to summon it. But
Okay.
I was just wondering if you're gonna keep concentration
No.
up on that.
I want to keep that.
Okay.
Up. Yeah. And then,
Sounds good. For the sake of this, we won't. We don't have to keep using the map, but
okay. I know. Yeah. I'll get rid
I'll
of
keep it up for
this.
reference. And I'll get rid of the circles and everything because it's distracting. But where do you want her to summon?
Yeah. Where? Or what'd you say?
Where do you want her to summon?
I was hoping like right behind us on the cliff.
Okay, sounds good. You step over to the edge and think about Helm and call to her, and she does in fact summon behind you.
Okay.
So you're kind of, as she appears, she kind of ruffles her ears and notices the fire, goes over and sniffs it, kind of backs off from it a little bit, but sees you and is attentive.
Helm. What I need from you, this man right here, you know him, Carl. If it is all possible, I would like you to get him down there. I'm gonna point down.
Okay. Sounds good. She's gonna huffs a little, nods her head, and swoops beneath Carl to lift him up and get her on her back. Can you make a dexterity check for her? You want her to jump off the cliff, or do you want to walk down the?
My mind was that she probably would be able to leap. However, I don't know.
Yeah, she tried to.
Yeah, sure.
It's just it's like 30 feet in the air, so that's
Yeah.
what the dexterity check is for, to see if how well she does it.
Dexterity check. 21.
Okay. Sounds good. She does so. She prepares herself and, with Carl on her back, launches off and makes contact with the ground below, kind of sliding a little bit from the charred earth on the rocks and dirt below. But she's successful in doing so.
And then the way we were headed on the trail, were we going towards the fire that's now there, or are we going the other way?
You were going this way.
I am not looking at the map. Hold on.
You're going to, like, this way.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, then I want to, once again, it's the first time I've done a lot of this stuff, so I really want to concentrate. And now, well, again, we've talked about this. I hate, like, just doing things when I don't have a understanding of it yet, but
What's up?
I want to switch places.
Okay. Sounds
So,
good.
Yeah. I'm actually
How
going to
do
grab
you-
the fez hat on me. I'm going to put it to my head. Actually, I'm going to wear it.
Okay.
Alright, now. Switch.
Okay. Sounds good. I like it. You are stood on top of the cliffside. Whoever's watching can do so if you guys are attentive to Ryan. See him place the fez hat on top, and you can see a golden energy go through his hands into the fez hat and into his body. And in his place, it almost like he almost disappears in the same place as Helm, and they transposition. Helm is now stood on top of the cliff, and Orion is stood with Carl piggyback riding him.
Wait. What happened?
You want to like displace between them?
Well, hold on. No, I wanted. Hold on. What? Wait. Explain what happened again. I got lost.
You
Like the last
switch
part.
places with Helm.
Okay. I wanted to switch places with the fez hat.
Okay.
Because I could do it with that. I can't do it with Helm.
I got that backwards.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yes. So yeah, you become Fez Hat and then replace where Fez Hat was, and are
Okay.
now Fez Hat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Fred, you see the Fez Hat that was behind you. The light grows brighter, and Orion has now stood in its place.
Okay.
And then I will drop concentration on it.
Yeah.
And then, click. Alright. I think we have to be a little bit more careful now. And watch our backs. Fred, are you alright?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You look pretty.
Uh-huh.
You look like one of your waffles right now.
No, I'm good.
I hear some undertone.
No. That's some real life shit that I'm mad about.
Oh, okay. Alright. And again, yeah, I'm gonna be like low key, like limping. The adrenaline is still there, but it's definitely wearing off now.
Orion, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. We should get going, right?
Did
Is
you
it-
see Izzy?
Yes. Yes.
What happened up there?
Carl and I had a disagreement, and I tried my best to help Z, and didn't work out, so I gave her a proper, exit.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think it was the real Z. When, before when they were trying to, and then as I'm saying this, I want to like reach into the pocket that I have in the front and see if the map is still there.
Yeah, map is still there.
When they were trying to reach around me, I noticed when I turned around and faced them that they just didn't look like a real being. Like they were just, their eyes were just dark and empty. And I really don't think it was the real Z.
Alright.
I think it might be a figment of them, possibly, or like an illusion, maybe. But I don't think it was the real them.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, that thing that I put in the behind the scenes, was I able to do that?
I didn't even notice you did that.
Now you can. During combat, it's I mean,
If not, I could just walk back over now and see if it's still there.
yes. Now you can. That's like
Okay.
so like during combat. That's not used for during combat because you're still like in order. But
Okay.
if you're gonna do something like out of combat order, if you're just like freaking bug flying around, if you're gonna do something like while Orion and Carl are off stealing something and you want to do something like that, then you could do so. But
Okay.
yeah, you look
Yeah.
over and you see the gem glowing very brightly on the trailhead, and it
Okay.
starts to shake and radiate as you go over and approach it.
Yep. Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you go over, pick it up, and immediately you could feel a pull towards where you keep your map.
Orion?
Yes.
Do you see this?
Yes.
Come here. I'm gonna walk back over and hand it to Orion.
Orion, you hold this gemstone that you've seen Z use before.
Very well.
And what the Arakakra is using, the leather that's wrapped around it is charred off completely almost, so it's just the gemstone at this point. But you can feel a pull towards Peaches as you hold on to it. It's glowing a bright red.
And didn't we already knew that these were a thing?
Wait, you know what it calls?
Well, remember Z had one.
Yeah, but you know what like it's programmed to detect?
There was a time when we were with the Nucleus 4, and we figured out that the compasses tracked down the briefcases.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to do with it?
I think we should destroy it.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
You don't
Big-
think we should use it to continue to find other things?
Well, I think it only goes to one. Well, maybe we could re mumbo jumbo it to, you know, track other things. Yes, I mean, sure.
You
All
feel
right, make a history check. Alright.
11. I have -1 on everything.
It doesn't take much to remember, but you're pretty sure that this gem tracked and was attached to both map pieces in either briefcase.
Okay. It might track more than one thing. Are you what are you what are you implying?
I'm saying it seems like it has a pull towards the map.
Yes.
We don't have every piece of the map yet,
Yes.
do we?
No.
So maybe we should use it to find all the other pieces.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know how to switch it.
What do you mean switch it? I'm gonna
What-
grab it back.
It's attracted to your piece.
But it'll I feel like it might be attracted to the map as a whole, so maybe we could use it to find all the other pieces and complete the map.
All right.
I'm gonna do you think there's enough room in my pouch to hold the sending stone and the map?
Sounding sounds like it's like that big.
Okay.
Size of my wiener.
Oh, okay. If you'd like to, yeah.
What?
You put it in the pouch. You can keep the map piece in there too.
Yeah.
Okay. You put the map. You open your pouch up and hold the stone there, and before you even put it in, the map piece is drawn out of your pouch and magnetizes to the gemstone.
Whoa, Orion, look at this.
Wow.
Do we have the second piece still? Fred, don't you have the second piece of the map?
Z had it.
Yeah.
No, I thought we got it in a bottle from Lucius.
A piece of the map.
We had a message bottle
Yes.
from Lucius.
From not Lucius.
From someone,
Yes.
but Lucius had it. And we got it back. I thought Fred had it.
Well, there's so much that has happened. Can we talk about this when we are at our destination and not in the forest?
That's still burning, by the way.
I guess.
We'll talk
I'm
about
just
it later,
gonna
I
put it back
promise.
in my pouch, like drop it in my pouch, close it, tie it,
I've
and then
used all
fuck
my,
me, I guess.
I've used all my brain meats. We will talk about it, I promise.
Well, I just figured if this one connected and magnetized the thing, the other one would too, but alright.
We will do it. I just would like to, get moving first. We're not too far away.
Okay. Let's go. And then
Jackass.
continue our way to Marsucem, I guess.
And Helm
Sounds
is
good.
now with us.
Cool.
Yes.
Helm and Jackass.
Yes.
And the rest of you guys.
Yep.
Rest of the troublemakers. As the troublemakers have encountered a familiar friend that wasn't so familiar this time, meeting them. Got arrows fired at you. Some weird mage in the background speaking out, and hearing your own voice wasn't too easy. Fire still kindles on and continues to burn somewhere in the forest between Brixel and Curville Hills.
Started a forest fire. Oops.
That's what happened.
Hey, we didn't do shit.
Yeah, continue to set down the path and heading towards the junction between Curville Hills and Port Ace. At this point, it's dark. You guys feel tired and that you need a rest. If anybody would like to look for a specific spot to rest, or you could just sleep on the path. That's completely up to you. But you feel as though it is nightfall and it is time for the journey's rest.
How close are we to Port Ace? Would we be able to get there?
You aren't sure. At this point, you were halfway through the forest when that all happened, and it was dark out at that point. So you could probably walk a little bit longer. You might be a little tired to get to Port Ace or Grovo Hills.
Oh, we're
You won't be able to
here.
reach their
Oh,
destination.
shit.
Yeah, you won't be able to reach your destination tonight.
How about we camp out on the edge of the forest?
I'm tired of sleeping on the ground. I want a bed.
I mean, you
Push.
could push through and all gain a point of exhaustion, but it's up to you.
All right. Well, can you find at least a comfy spot where there's not a lot of rocks?
This is my specialty, and he'll like trot off, still limping, but him and and also like not resting, but like leaning on Helm as he walks is like a support. There was this one time with Lucius where we were on the run and we slept in the woods, and it was very nice. And trust me, I can do that. And then I'm going to survey the nature.
Good. Make a survival check.
-1. 14.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you've lived in the woods for a number of years, or months, or whatever Orion has lived through, but you've been there, you're experienced with it.
Yeah.
You know what to look for. You walk about a half mile or a mile or so, and on the edge of the forest, you can see a nice, dense, packed up section where fallen leaves and branches have decayed and withered into a nice cushiony base. And you feel as though that's a good area to make a camp.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
You're good. The forest is on fire. Y'all died. Campaign's over.
Dude, I just got some crazy fucking news. I'm sorry.
You okay?
We can talk about it in a little bit.
I'm fine. I
about it
just
a little
can't
bit.
believe what I just got to. I'm right in the middle of trying to cast something out of Ryan, and I get little phone call
jeez.
comes up.
Yeah. I'll take out my bedroll. Can I try to start? You know what? No. You know what? Too soon. I will not start a fire. Yeah, I'll take out my bedroll where Orion found a good spot, and I'll find the most smooth, non-rocky portion of the ground.
Okay, sounds good. Easy enough. You go over there, and there's 2 specific spots like that, and you take the one and kind of take up half of the other one because you're feeling a little greedy tonight. You gotta keep it nice and comfortable.
Orion, this is a great spot. Thank you. You really did a good job.
Thank you.
High five.
Ugh.
And as our hands collide for the high five, I'd like to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh,
Cool.
thank God.
And just in the first spell slot. So it'll be, that's a 4. I need an 8-sided.
Just for record.
4, 6 plus 3.
Cool.
9.
And
Sounds good.
I said, just for record, I was at 6 hit points.
Well, now you're at
Yeah.
15.
Let's go. Oh! Well, that was a very empowering high five. Thank you. I feel better.
You're welcome. And then I'm gonna get all in my bedroll, snuggle up, and hunk shoe.
Okay. Sounds good. Is anybody keeping watch tonight while you all settle down?
I am going to keep Helm on watch.
Keep Helm on watch. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Sounds good.
I will sit. Like, I want Helm. You have an important job. Alright? I'm gonna look towards Gilbert for this. You have an important job. Alright? You see this area? You see our family here? I mean, friends. You need to make sure they stay safe. Alright? And if anything happens, I want you to bark as loud as you can. Alright?
Sounds good. She looks at you, like squints her eyes a little bit and looks around, kind of snarls her teeth, and starts to just circle you guys and
Yes.
watch the surrounding area.
If you get tired, wake me up. We'll switch.
Walk around with her teeth out. Sounds good. She's watching.
Is she at full HP again?
She starts at full HP when you resummon her. Yeah.
Oh, that's broken, dude. I could just like when she's close to death, just get rid of her.
Yeah.
That's so broken. Okay, that's
Yep.
fine. Thank you.
Yep. Is anybody gonna do anything specific before you set up for tonight's rest?
I have no items to set up, so. Just gonna.
You don't want to like nobody wants to do anything specific either. You're just gonna settle down. Sounds good. You guys find your sleeping positions and gather yourself for tonight's rest.
Ooh, I want to sleep next to Jackass.
Okay, sounds good. He is alongside one of the trees, just head down, sleeping, standing up. You hear him snoring a little bit with a cloak over his head. He looks like kind of like Batman with his head down. But sounds good. We go ahead and take a break. So, you guys have sat down with your wolf, your donkey, and 3 other party members, one for each of you. Sat down and made yourself as comfortable as you can after just setting fire to a whole forest. What's he's doing? Her chaotic environment. Brought fire wherever she goes.
Oh yeah.
You're able to succeed a long rest.
Whoop. Wow.
Eventually.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A grilled spicy deluxe sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast.
It's Sunday. We shouldn't be getting those ads.
I know. Eventually, the sun rises and pierces through the high, dense fog layer high up in the sky. You all wake up to your own accord. Home is still by your side, sleeping next to Jackass or on top of him, wherever you chose, Orion. The day is yours, somewhere unknowing as to how far you are from the junction from Curva Hills and Port Ace. But, the day is yours, what would you like to do?
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm gonna get up and roll up my bed and put back in my backpack.
And I will get off the ground with nothing and actually I will do 60 push-ups. You'll see me start like 1 2
Sounds good.
3.
I like it. Nice morning rituals. Cool. You guys want to just set off, still heading towards Marsucem?
Yes. I only get to like 20 push-ups. I'm like, I don't have it in me. And
Okay.
I'll get up, go over to Helm, be like, wow, you are awesome. And I'm gonna hold her by like under the chin, be like, Helm.
Starts kicking her back leg and leaning into the scratches.
You know what's funny? A long time ago, like, I don't even know now how long ago that was, but when we were on a naughty ship, that guy cooked us food and it was burnt, and I had kept the burnt slabs, and I planned to use them, but they were in my bag that was stolen. And that sucks, because I totally would feed them to Helm. But, instead, yeah, she's gonna keep getting pets. I'm like, such a good girl.
Sounds like she
Count
starts
on you.
to pant. Be happy. She's nice and loose compared to when she's usually summoned in, so she's enjoying her time.
Are you tired?
She kind of nuzzles in and doesn't really seem to mind too much about sticking around, and wouldn't mind if she went away.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep you around because you're very good at protecting, and I think we need some of that. And I'm gonna swap my short sword for my spear.
Yeah.
In a second.
Yep.
And that will be all.
Okay.
For me.
Sounds good.
Damn it, dude. There's so much I wanted to do with certain characters, but said characters have left. Which is fine.
We could end it here. Unless you want to keep going.
I mean, I feel bad because of Steve's computer, and then Zach had to go.
We could call it here. We could call it for when you guys wake up.
Can we at least get to Curville Hills?
Sure. You could aimlessly walk over there and just. We could say, because from where you are right now, it's another half a day to get there to
We can
Curville Hills.
see
So
the hills though.
no, you're in the woods still.
Oh, okay.
No, you're still within the woods, but you're half a day's total travel time to do that.
Okay.
Half a day from Curville Hills or Port Ace.
Yeah.
You're like right in the middle of both of them.
I don't think. Fred, do you want to see Spider? Well, I know where you want to go, but.
Oh.
So your favorite place on the island.
Yes, please.
No. Can it wait like maybe a couple days?
Oh. Fine.
I would also like to go back there, see how that place is doing, because I'm sure it's not good. Well, yes, why don't we gather our things and get going? Make sure, Jackass is okay.
Yeah, sounds good. He slightly jolts awake, while he was sleeping. He seems well rested. He seems a little happier now that he's wearing his cloak again, but
Jackass, are you hungry?
just looks at you and licks you.
I'll take that as a yes. Fred, we need some waffles. For the
You
trip.
got it. I'll make them right now.
Start walking. I guess, well, actually, it depends if you can make them while walking. I don't know.
Ready to take a couple minutes to prepare your waffles, and then eventually have some base waffles prepared.
Okay.
Feed him to Jackass, and he scarfs it down. Prepared for the day's journey. You guys set off, heading towards Curville Hills. About 4-5 hours go by. Eventually, you find yourselves at the split, at the junction. To your left, it points towards Port Ace. To your right, points towards Curville Hills. You guys continue to the right, heading towards Curville Hills. And eventually, after 3 or 4 more hours, the forest diminishes from sight into a just rolling plain of tall grass, unkept. See smaller trees in the backgrounds, not as dense as what you've been used to for so many days now.
Bitch.
Continue to walk, and eventually these rolling hills turn into these still modest, not like Mount Bassfall or any other taller mountains on this island, but the familiar sight of these naturally rolling, more beefy hills that make up Curville Hills. And about a mile or so out, begin to see the first opening in town. Doesn't seem as lively as it was before.
Uh-oh.
The town itself, there's no festival going on. You could see from where you are just the silhouettes and the shapes of people moving around. You can start to hear the water ever so slightly in the distance, mixing in with the fresh breeze. And as the breeze rolls over the hills, tucks the grass out of sight, rustles the small tree branches over, see a little bit of a mist come up from the waterfall within the hills itself. Go ahead and pick up next time in Curville Hills to see where it takes us. Always back to this Curville Hills.
Yeah, this is home now. We're home.
The wanted Lucius,
Oh,
no longer with us.
Oh, it's a shame that someone looks like him. You know?